This has been a strange week being in limbo for Reynold and I. We didn't get to cook yesterday. I'm really keen to get into the kitchen today and put up some great food. I really want to stay today. Every week that I'm in this competition, I'm learning more about how much I love food. It's time for me to move on from dentistry.
I've got to get used to wearing blacks at this stage of the competition, but I've got to hang in there. I want to make my mum proud. It's just a home stretch now.
Let's go. I've come so far, like we've all come so far. To miss out now would just be such a shame because, yeah, it's finals week next week.
It will mean the world to me if I get to the top 5. Top 5 is pretty much like an exclusive group where we all want to be in.
I have to fight as hard as I can. The end of the competition is getting so close now, so I have to give this everything, whatever the challenge is, and, you know, do the best that I can to stay in.
I would be absolutely devastated going home today. This competition and getting to finals week has become pretty much the most important thing in my life right now.
It's a rather different welcome, isn't it, when there's only 2 on the balcony clapping and whooping. It's a little different from the top 24 and how far you have come.
At this stage, none of you want to go home. You are so close to the finals. You are so close to winning this thing. You fired up?
Yes.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, Matt can't join us today, so it's just the 3 of us. Today is all about getting yourself into the top 5. And that's an incredible thing, isn't it? Who would have thought? Every contestant that walks through those doors has a unique set of references, something that's made them fall in love with food. It could be a place you visited. It could be the first meal you had in a restaurant. Who knows what it is? But that's the thing that drives you as a passionate foodie. Today, we're going to ask you to do something that the greatest chefs in the world do. Draw on your childhood memories and use them as inspiration to put up a beautiful dish. Marco, how important is memory and emotion in your cooking?
When I was a young man, I had that great privilege of working with great chefs. And what they showed me and what they taught me was something quite special and quite rare. They all took inspiration from their childhood. That was the foundation of their philosophy. That's where they took their inspiration. That's where their dreams were made, when they were young. And what they do? They serve it on a plate. It's that simple. And so what you have to do is go way back, and it's all about the emotional impact it has on you. If I go back into my childhood, as a little boy, I was on the River Wharf in Yorkshire, and I smelt this scent. I thought, what is it? I didn't know what it was. But I knew it took me back to Italy. I knew it took me back to my mother. So I put down my fishing tackle, and I started smelling every individual flower. And I found the flower which reminded me of my mother, but I didn't know what it was. Years later, someone made me a cup of chamomile, and what it told me was that my mother drank chamomile tea. That's where I take my inspiration, is from the memories of my mother. From that day, my cooking changed. It became more simple, more like my mother's. So you've got to take yourself deep into your childhood. You really have. And take your inspiration from it. And that's what your dreams should be born out of, your childhoods. Sarah, what's very obvious is that you're feeling rather emotional.
Yeah. I have a dish in my mind, and it's everything you've been saying about your childhood. I'm thinking about mine, and the people that usually I'd surround myself with aren't here. And I think it's very poignant that we're doing this today when I feel like this, so, yeah. I'm straight back at my grandparents' house in their garden picking herbs, and when I think of herbs, I think of a dish, and I can't think of anything else.
Be in touch with your childhood and your family. As my dear mother used to say, a tree without roots is a piece of wood.
Today is going to be cooking on a bit of a deeper level. I think it's going to have to come from the heart today.
Wow, that's pretty emotional, and that's why I love food and I love what it means. So today's going to be a wonderful day, and we really want to see who you are. We want to see the emotion, because you can feel it in the room right now. Yeah? The rules are simple. 90 minutes, one dish, inspired by your childhood. Open pantry, and the garden's in play as well. We'll be judging your dishes on taste and how well they evoke that sense of nostalgia. Worst dish, we'll send its maker home. Give this cook everything you have got. Marco, would you like to send him off?
Contestants, your time starts now.
Wow, a lot of emotion in the room. And when you were talking, you obviously just hit a little button there on Sarah because she just teared up straight away.
Yeah, she well done, didn't she?
Really emotional. So it'd be interesting to see what the dish is going to be.
You know something? If I was in their position, I'd say this is about a moment with me in my past.
Yeah.
It's about me being brave. It's about me making myself vulnerable and allowing what's in me to pour out.
Yeah.
Today I'm making some pasta. I'm doing pappardelle and I'm putting some parsley through it, and I'm going to do a broccoli sauce with it. This dish has a couple of childhood memories in it. It's a pasta dish, but they come from different people. So the parsley that I want to incorporate into my pasta is a memory that I have from my nonna. She used to tell me to go into the garden and pick herbs for her. And then the broccoli so much reminds me of my mother, and the way she used to prepare the stalk and give that to my little sister and I before a meal is such a vivid memory, and I still do it as an adult, so I feel like she needs to be in that dish as well. And my nonno used to have chickens, I'd go pick eggs with him, and so for me I kind of feel like the eggs in the pasta, and he used to make pasta a lot, that kind of goes together. I need to get my pasta done because that needs time to rest. My pasta's made with double loaf flour, some semolina and some eggs. It's a very simple recipe, but pasta is the dish. The brief today is talk about your childhood, represent the fondest memories you have in your life on a plate. Food and enjoyment and family are all so entwined, so yeah, it's pretty emotional. If I could get into the top 5 with a meal like this, it would mean the world to me, more than any other meal I could have cooked.
So I'm thinking to do something with chocolate. And with me growing up with cooking, I kind of grew up by myself reading cookbooks and stuff like that. I've never really had my mum there for me as much. We came to Australia when I was about 5 years old. Mum had been a chef in Indonesia, but she had to start at the bottom again and work her way up. She was working really hard, so I was home alone a lot with my brother. We used to find Mum's cookbooks that were lying around the house, and we just flicked through them and started making stuff. And what really caught my eyes was this dish. It's pliable chocolate ganache, so it's quite soft and it's also flexible. And that really excited me because I've never seen anything like it, but I've never really had the idea to complete it until now. I've just got a picture in my head.
Doing a pastry dish, by any chance?
So chocolate. So I'm adding little things that I love to eat as well.
Yep.
Honeycomb and orange as well, and rosemary ice cream. So I'm just hoping that it'll go together as well.
Because your parents were working so
Yeah.
hard, you grew up in a different environment, don't you? That's everybody does, you know. It's amazing what references we do have.
So if I can do it today in the MasterChef kitchen, it will be very special for me because I know my mum will just be proud of me.
I really want to put some really big, bold flavours on the plate today. It's kind of what I've become known for in this competition, and my parents gave it to me, and I really want to pay homage to that today. I am an only child, and I was fortunate enough that my parents used to take me to restaurants with them when I was a little kid, and I feel really lucky that I was blessed with such interesting food at a young age. It really sparked this love for food that brought me to this stage in the competition.
Today I am going to make quite a kind of spicy, full-flavoured, smoky sort of seafood broth with some prawns in there.
So I'm really hoping to bring those big, bold flavours that hopefully the judges like.
I've really loved cooking pasta for a long time. You know, that evokes a special kind of memory for me. So I'm going to make lasagna today. Lasagna was one of the first dishes that I really remember Mum teaching me how to make. But when I left home, Mum gave me a little CWA cookbook, and you know, I was living away from home at university, and it was like a go-to dish. And it was the first dish that I ever cooked for my wife, so it's got the childhood memories, but it's got that connection with my wife and you know, my family now. And so we make this, and the kids love lasagna, and so it you know, continues on. I start the pasta sauce. Ideally, this is the sort of thing that I'd simmer on the stovetop for hours and develop lots and lots of flavour. So I just need to get this on straight away.
Come on, Maddie. Move quickly.
I've got the base of my sauce caramelising. I need to add some tomatoes. I've put maybe 4 tomatoes and a couple of cups of passata in there and some tomato paste. It's one of those dishes that benefits from longer cooking time. So I need to make sure that I do everything that I can to get as much flavour into this lasagna in 90 minutes. If I don't, I'm going home on the eve of finals week and I don't want to go home. I'm thinking about my family, and all of the different times that I've cooked this dish, they're there in the back of my mind, probably saying, you know, don't stuff it up, man, don't stuff it up.
90 minutes isn't a long time to do a really good lasagna. You've got to make a perfect meat sauce. You've got to leave it enough time in the oven to get all those beautiful layers cooking. I'm a little bit nervous for Matthew today.
We might be looking back in time, but times are ticking. You have 1 hour to go. Come on, let's go.
Today I'm making a simple dish, pasta and parsley and broccoli sauce. I now need to move on to blanching my parsley, draining it off and blitzing it, because what I'd love to do is have the parsley incorporated into the pasta so they're bright, vibrant green. I've incorporated the parsley once before, but I've noticed in doing so, the moisture from the leaves can affect the dough. So I just have to be very careful with the way I make this today. My pasta's come together nicely. There's a nice infusion of beautiful parsley and it's got a gorgeous green colour.
What are you making?
So today I'm going to be making some pappardelle with a broccoli pasta sauce.
I love pappardelle, it's my favourite.
The key is getting this absolutely spot on. Love the simplicity, love broccoli and pasta, but the pasta has to be cracking. I must be honest, that feels very soft.
Very wet.
Very soft. Have you made this before?
One, yeah.
Is it that soft?
Gary's concerned that if I'm going to do pasta, it needs to be amazing. I'm making pasta and sauce. It's just so simple. So this dish is without a doubt the biggest, most riskiest dish I've done in this competition. And a part of me wonders if I can actually pull that off.
Today I'm making a lovely spicy shellfish broth with whole prawns served in the shell. Just to give me a little bit more options, I'm going to split it over 2 pans. My dad was a real chilli fiend, so I'm going to make this hot, spicy broth as a tribute to him and serve it with grilled prawns.
I am at the moment just packing as much flavour into this broth as I possibly can.
Into 1 pan, I add some extra chilli, some extra paprika, some sherry and some lemon. I haven't done a whole lot except concentrate on the basis of this broth. This is an elimination cook, and it needs to be perfect.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi.
How's your broth?
Definitely getting there. I've just turned the heat off it, just about.
I'm very worried when I see Marco's reaction to the broth. I think I may have been a little bit too bold with my flavours in the broth. I really don't want to blow Marco's head off. I have to fix this, or I could be heading to elimination.
do something? If you make a prawn broth, you want to taste the prawn with the spice. This is spice and no prawn.
I'm starting to panic now for sure. I still have the pot of the original prawn broth that I made, so I'm gonna add some to the spicy broth to dilute it and hopefully tone down the chili.
The special ingredient today is your childhood memory. 45 minutes to go. Come on.
Today, I'm going to try and finish a chocolate ganache dessert that I've never been able to finish before. I've got my ganache setting in the fridge, but I'm also making a rosemary flavoured ice cream to get a savoury flavour onto the plate. To make it extra special, I'm going to add some other elements, including some honeycomb. I'm worried about making my honeycomb today because I haven't got a good history with honeycomb. In the Asian restaurant challenge, I stuffed up the honeycomb twice. And it's burnt. Once I've got the honeycomb mixture to the pot, I bring that up to a temperature which is, I think, about 160 degrees. Whisk it and put it into the silicone mat. And it's looking quite pale. I'm just hoping that it's gonna get darker. There's consequences to today's cook, so I'm gonna be the one going home if it doesn't go right.
This lasagna has to be, the best lasagna that I've ever made. I've got the meat cooked. I add some red wine to that, and then I add all of that back to the tomato and onion mixture. The biggest concern for me for this whole dish is making sure that ragu has enough flavour in there. And the longer that this sauce cooks, the more intensity of flavour it will get. Marco's not giving anything away. I don't know if he likes it, but I hope he likes it.
I've got my honeycomb cooling, and the next thing I do is start working on the chocolate crumb. I add an egg yolk, some almond meal, cocoa powder, flour and butter, and blitz it up. I'm hoping that I don't fall behind. This is my childhood dish. If I go home on this dish, it'll be devastating.
My pasta's resting in the fridge. I need to get on to making my broccoli sauce. The way I'm going to make the sauce is using the florets of the broccoli only and blanching that in a bit of chicken stock. I've blanched my broccoli. Once I've got that, I can then begin blending it and adding stock gradually to get the consistency I need.
Sarah here. Pasta with broccoli sauce, basically.
Well, look, it's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple. But simple should be delicious. If she makes the most delicious pappardelle, and then she makes the most delicious broccoli sauce, cooks it to perfection, she's into finals week.
It may be a stroll down memory lane, but you need to hurry. 30 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Come on.
I'm feeling a bit of pressure. Check my honeycomb. It's cooled down, but it's just not setting. And it's just so soft.
What happened to the honeycomb?
I didn't take the sugar far enough, so it's really soft. I gotta start that again.
You've got 30 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Will you be ready?
Hopefully, I've just gotta...
Hopefully.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I hope so too.
I've only got 30 minutes to get this right. This is a dish, pretty much what I've loved cooked, and it's... So I don't want to fail today. I'm going to try again until I get it right.
I've got my sauce on, the pasta dough's made, and I'm moving on to the bechamel now. The first thing I do to make the bechamel sauce is to melt some butter. Once the butter's melted, I add some flour, and I need to cook that out until the flour has cooked through. And then I add some warm milk that I've infused some bay leaf in. The bechamel's looking pretty good. Just need to add some flavour. I always add some grated cheese. So I grate some pecorino, get that into the bechamel. Tastes delicious.
Bechamel?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in there?
Milk, flour, water, bay, pepper, salt, pecorino. I try to read the judges' faces sometimes when they taste your food, and it's impossible.
Do you think that's right, Matthew?
It needs more cheese. Needs more cheese.
Needs more thought.
I'm not sure whether Marco likes this bechamel or not. I know that Marco can make a great bechamel, but I have to trust my own instincts now. So I put some more pecorino in it.
I'm really worried about Matt.
Yeah.
Why is he adding more cheese? I got the impression from Marco tasting his sauce that adding more cheese wouldn't be a good idea.
You know something? White sauce is bechamel. It's not cheese sauce, it's bechamel. You make a lasagna, in with your bolognese, over with your bechamel, sprinkle with cheese, pasta. Same again, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it.
Last time I did honeycomb was an absolute disaster. I've got to make the honeycomb again. Just hopefully I can get it all done. Second batch of honeycomb, I'm going to be using a thermometer this time. I'm going to make sure it comes up to the right temperature. Pour out my second lot of honeycomb, and it looks good, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Today I'm gonna make a lovely spicy shellfish broth with whole prawns served in the shell. Just tasted my broth and it's much better. It's much more rounded, not as hot. I'm much happier with it. I'm gonna serve this with whole grilled prawns. For as long as I can remember, every single Christmas we always have a big couple of kilos of prawns just on the table. It's about getting in there, getting messy with your hands is, yeah, definitely giving me flashbacks. You know, the soup is the flavour and the prawns in the shell is the connection to my parents. I really want to take them back to this memory of mine, so I'm hoping that the judges are going to see that.
It's time for me to make the lasagna now, get it into the baking dish and get this into the oven. I put some of the meat sauce in the bottom, some of the bechamel, pasta sheet, and just repeat the process. It's coming up quite nicely. I'm really excited about this dish.
I'm fascinated. Can I say something?
Please.
A classic lasagna construction is the ragu of beef, yes? Then the bechamel, then you sprinkle the parmesan, then the pasta, and then repeat and repeat. I'm just telling you what the classical is.
Yeah. I've always done it the other way. Marco said he puts the bechamel on and then sprinkles cheese on top instead. So, I mean, I'd already put cheese in the bechamel, but I'm starting to run out of time, so I need to get it in the oven.
I know I've bitten off a lot than what I could chew, but I want to keep pushing. I want to just get things done. It's not over until it's over. So I'm going to add another chocolate element. I'm going to try and temper chocolate because I remember the first time when I got it wrong over and over and over again. Really made me really frustrated, and there's one point when I got it right, and that was probably one of the best days of my life. Today's elimination day. There's consequences. One of us could be going home, but no, this is childhood. I'm evoking my memories, so I want a tempered chocolate. I take out the chocolate and I pour it over the acetate and I spread it very thinly, and I'm hoping it's going to set. The chocolate seems to be working. Check on my honeycomb. Oh, that's all right. Snap it. And it works. It's looking like what I want it to look like. This is finally in the MasterChef kitchen that I've got honeycomb down. Finally, everything's slowly coming together. I'm just hoping that I can just keep it together.
Cooks, don't forget what's at stake. A place in the finals week. 15 minutes to go.
Now's a good time to start rolling out my pasta and making my pappardelle. So I take it out of the fridge, roll it out, dust it with a load of flour because that's going to make it a lot easier to go through the pasta machine. When I see the tear, I instantly look at the time.
I think putting the parsley inside the pappardelle could have been a mistake. And I'll be honest, I don't like it when people put herbs inside the pasta. It changes the texture of the pasta.
Yeah.
So I think Sarah may be in trouble.
Yeah.
The entire competition rests on this pasta. How am I going to turn this around to make me safe today? All I can do is incorporate more flour and semolina. I just hope that I can get the moisture out of it. I'm anxious about how it's going to work.
Time to start tying this all together. 10 minutes to go. Come on, come on.
Less than 10 minutes to go, and I've got to start plating up. Cut a circle out of the ganache and a hole in the middle. Cube up the orange jelly and put that in the center. The next thing to do is put the chocolate crumb on top.
What is that?
It's just the crumble.
Of what?
It's burnt. So I taste the crumb and something's really missing. Oh my God. Got to put sugar. Can't believe it. That is such a stupid mistake. It just flew over my head. Can't really do much. Just gonna coat this in caster sugar and hopefully that it will cover the sweetness. Yes, I've taken quite a bit of risk. But you know, it's all in or nothing.
High emotion, high stakes, but it's all about getting into finals week. 5 minutes to go.
Come on.
Come on.
I've perfected my prawn broth now. It's not too hot, so it's time to move on to the grilled prawns so I can incorporate them into the dish. I have definitely left it very late to cook my prawns.
So I get my bowl
Yes.
with my prawns.
Yes.
What else?
Capsicum and then fried garlic.
Can I ask you a very simple question?
Yes.
So I've got my bowl in front of me, yes? I've got my prawn shell on.
Yes.
How do I eat them?
Because you're going to get your fingers in the soup, aren't you? All right. I really need to think about how I'm serving this in the next 5 minutes. And I don't know how at the moment.
I'm starting to panic now. This is a complete nightmare. I need to rethink this dish, but I am rapidly running out of time. Marco's just thrown a giant spanner in the works about the actual way I'm going to serve this dish. I'm really worried. It's definitely a massive risk serving these prawns in the shell, but for me, I really want to take them back to this memory of mine. So I think I'm just going to take the risk and do it because this is what feels right. You know, this is connected to my family this way.
In 2 minutes, we'll find out who's in final suite. Come on.
Come on, let's go. Final little push.
Pasta's definitely a lot firmer and less moist than it was, and I'm just like, just cook, just cook, just cook, just cook. That's 20 seconds, take it out. I've incorporated the sauce into my pasta, and now it's coming down to seconds whether I actually get it up or not.
Looks awesome,
That
Matt.
looks fantastic.
Great job, Matthew.
Matthew, it looks good on the outside.
Thank you.
Let's hope it's as good on the inside.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
This whole idea and the pictures finally coming together.
Looks amazing, Reynolds.
I'm actually really proud of actually putting something like this up. I've done dishes before in the competition that I've been happy with, but never a dish like this.
Final little touches, 1 minute. Let's go.
Come on.
This is absolute crunch time. So to plate up the dish, I've got fresh fennel that I've cut into little fan shapes, dressed just with a little bit of olive oil and parsley.
Final seconds, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
I think I've done more than justice to my childhood memory. I think my mum and Arnold, my brother, would be very surprised that I could pull this dish off. If I pull this dish in front of them, I know my mum would go, you know, wow, I'm so proud of you.
I think I've got a lot of flavour in this lasagna. I think it meets the brief, and I'm hoping that the judges really like it.
I think it's going to be tasty, but I'm worried about the prawns.
That's a massive risk, serving the whole prawns in the shell with a broth.
I don't know whether that's going to be an issue or not, but I'm worried.
Time's up and I'm just overcome with emotional exhaustion. I think I've done my memories justice. When I see that, I see my family, so I think that's what you can ask for. Because it is so simple, it is by far the most riskiest thing I've done in this competition yet. I feel incredibly terrified.
Geez, the day doesn't get any more emotional, really. Our 4 amateur cooks battling it out for a spot in the top 5, and more importantly, them cooking a dish that reflects their past, reflects their childhood.
When someone can put their emotions on a plate, you know, the greatest ingredient is the heart.
Well, it's going to be a truly interesting tasting, and I can't wait. Let's get the first dish in.
I'm really proud of myself to put up a dish like this. I think I've done more than justice to my childhood memory.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it looks absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. So what's the dish?
So it's a chocolate ganache with orange jelly, tempered chocolate, honeycomb, and raspberry ice cream.
You've had a very different upbringing, you know, working parents.
For me, where food came from was self-learning, reading those books that Mum had. I was just like a 15, 14-year-old kid reading through a 3 Michelin-star book, and I was just so amazed.
Does your mum inspire you?
Yeah, she's a hard worker. She definitely
She's a hard worker, yeah. She's run the business and supporting you guys, right?
Yeah. She had to start from the bottom, so as a kitchen hand, and then worked her way back up very, very slowly. I know my mum's a very tough person, but she's a lovable person as well. She's very caring, and when I was young, I didn't really understand that.
Can I ask you a question? Would you love to put this in front of your mum now?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Would you?
Yeah.
And what would you say to her?
I'd say, well, I wouldn't have my childhood any other way. So to put up a dish like that and having a childhood where my mum's worked bloody hard, and for me to focus on food and find my own way is, yeah, that's what I would tell her.
That you want to forge your own way?
Yeah.
I listened to your story. What was very obvious is that your mother made great sacrifices for you and your brothers. But I understand your mother didn't want you to walk into the kitchen.
Yep. I really understand why as well, because it's a hard life.
What this dish highlights is your ability to organize and to achieve a lot within a very small time. The amount of work that you have done in 90 minutes is extraordinary. I'd employ you.
It's speechless. I'd be very grateful. To hear that is, it's amazing. I've never expected to achieve this much. I've always been so shy about serving food to people because I don't know how good it is or how bad it is. And to put food in front of you guys, and especially to Marco, it's just amazing to hear those comments. I feel stunned, but proud as well. I'm proud of myself.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
But now it's time for us to taste.
Thanks, Marco. Thanks, guys.
That is the best dessert for me we've had all season. It is absolutely beautiful. The chocolate mousse is delicious. The rosemary ice cream is just an inspired idea. The little tumble of ingredients, which includes that lovely light, crunchy honeycomb, those little pebbles, which is, was a mistake, but in fact worked out brilliantly. And the little shards of chocolate are all just on the money.
He's 21 years of age. This is phenomenal.
But what's interesting is that explosion of flavours. Most pastry chefs have a sweet tooth. That's why they make pastry. He's got a sauce chef's palate, which is taken into the pastry, which is rare. And that's what will define him apart from every other pastry chef in this country, his palate.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Let's get the next dish in.
It's the most I felt connected to a dish throughout this whole thing. I think if you ate it, you would love it and it would be very comforting, but I'm extremely worried that the dish is too simple. Is it enough to secure me a spot in finals week? I'm not entirely sure.
Sarah,
Yes, Marco.
it was an emotional cook-off today for you.
When it's family. Doing this cook made me realise how significant where I've come from, what I've learnt, and what I want to do in the future, how much they're a part of every step along the way.
Tell me about your nana.
My mother's mum is deaf, and I guess because she was deaf and I was little, the way we communicated was through the food.
It's a very beautiful way of communicating, is through food.
It is. Whether it's this meal or any meal, when you put it in front of the people you love, you're telling them that you love them. I think this dish more than any would say that. I wouldn't have to say it, the dish would say it all.
OK. We'll taste your dish now then.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What do we think about presentation?
I like the fact that it's not messed around with. It's pappardelle with broccoli. That's what I'm looking at.
I think it's delicious. I really do. I struggle finding great little Italian restaurants that serve pasta as good as this. I just think that the flavour of the broccoli sings, there's some garlic and lots of parsley. Very, very simple, but good flavours.
It may be the simplest dish Sarah's cooked to date in this competition, but pasta should be simple. The more you do to it, the more you take away from it.
But the MasterChef hat that I have to wear goes into play, and I go, geez, is there a way you could have got more flavour out of that broccoli? Little flurries that could have made this something that's going to truly knock it out of the park and go, you're safe.
So the question is whether pasta in its simplest form is going to be enough to keep her in the competition.
Let's get the next dish in.
The judges are about to taste this dish that decides whether I stay or go home, and, I really want to stay, but I'm worried because Marco didn't seem to like my bechamel sauce.
Well, we know what it is. It's a lasagna, huh?
Yes.
A little side salad. Why? Why lasagna?
It's got the childhood memories and the very first meal that I had with my wife, Erica. I made lasagna.
Did she love it that first time she ate it?
I'd like to think that there was probably a little bit of me that she actually fell in love with as well. It wasn't just the lasagna.
Are you happy with your lasagna?
I am. I think it's got a lot of flavour in there. I like it. It represents, what Mum taught me about cooking. I've put a lot of myself into this dish.
Matthew, thank you.
Thank you, Marco.
Matthew, you
Good
taste.
story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's got a crunch on it. And you know what was beautiful is when it came out of the oven, that lovely kind of cheesy, bubbly top. And that's what you want in a lasagna, isn't it?
Let's see the construction.
There's no doubt it's got a lot of flavour, but I just reckon the balance is out.
I'm always inquisitive how something's constructed. And I watched the way Matthew constructed his dish. He incorporates the cheese inside the bechamel, which is not the way to do it.
We've got 2 dishes in trouble.
Definitely. Let's get the final dish in.
I know that I could make this any day of the week for my parents and they would absolutely love it. It's got our family and the food that we eat written all over it. But Marco definitely told me about serving these prawns whole in the shell and serving the broth, and I've kind of gone against what he suggested, so I'm worried.
I have made some grilled prawns with a paprika and prawn broth and some fresh fennel.
What will this dish tell me about you and your family?
My parents exposed me to the most amazing food from when I was a little kid, and my dad is an absolute chili fiend. This was just trying to show that deep, rich, spicy flavour that you guys know that that's how I cook now, and I just wanted to show that that's where it came from.
Why did you leave the shells on and then pour the broth around?
When I think about my family eating prawns, you only get as many prawns as you can shell as fast as you can.
Like if I was in a restaurant, how do I eat that?
I know it's going to be messy, but that's kind of my memory of it.
Jessica, thank you. Off you go. We'll taste now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Wow, that does look super fiery,
It looks
super
amazing.
tasty. Filleting a prawn.
I think that broth, that crustacean broth, is one of the best we've had all season. It's absolutely rock and roll. I love the heat in it. I love the flavour in the broth. I think it's really tasty. It's very typically Jessica.
I know you love big, bold flavours like that. So do I. But obviously we know there's shells around the prawns. Marco, have you got an issue with that?
This is rather messy. A little thing like that could cost you a place in the final week.
We're not here to fill our stomachs. We're here to fill our hearts and souls. And that is done with what you tell us and then what you tell us on the plate. And today was all that and more. The stakes were high, no doubt about it. A place in the top 5. And of course, finals week. All 4 of you rose to the occasion. But one dish blew our mind. Reynolds, we loved your dessert. Great combination of chocolate, orange, rosemary. The presentation was beautiful, so much technique at such a young age, 21, and you've developed so much in this competition. Oh my gosh, the best dessert of the season as far as we're concerned.
Wow. Thank you.
Reynolds, congratulations, you're safe, you can join the others.
I cannot get this smile off my face. I'm in the finals week. All the little things that I wanted to do today, it all paid off, even though things went wrong. But not giving up really does pay off.
So it comes down to the three of you. Sarah, we loved that beautiful herby pappardelle, but that sauce needed more complexity, and we asked whether or not that was too simple. Matthew, Marco loved that golden bubbly top, but what he didn't like was the balance of the white sauce. Jessica, that broth was absolutely smashing. We think the best of the season. Absolutely beautiful. But the shells made it difficult to eat. Two of your dishes were both delicious and well balanced. But one dish wasn't. That dish belonged to Matthew. I'm sorry. That's why you're going home.
Don't make me cry.
It's pretty ironic that you're leaving on a pasta dish, because we think about all the pasta dishes that you've given us. They've been incredible. The tortellini that got you into the competition, that I know you sit at home and you make with your daughter.
That is absolutely delicious.
The blue cheese tortellini with walnuts.
Matthew, you make tortellini like an Italian grandmother who loved Gianni Versace dresses.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Don't forget the pie.
It's the best pie I've ever eaten on this show. About 7 years.
What are your favourite moments?
I think all of the team challenges I just loved. I think Puckapungle was special for me.
Because you're an army boy, of course.
You know, for us to be able to give back, I think, to those guys, that meant a lot to me personally.
Yeah. It's a thrill of a ride, but it's equally as fascinating for us to see the growth, and yours has been incredible. Reynolds, you gonna miss Matthew?
Oh, I'm shattered. He's always so positive. No matter if it was a bad day or a good day, he's always going to support everyone. Really, you're a good man, mate.
So, Matthew, sorry though, it's time to leave the bubble and get back into the outside world. Good luck.
Getting this far in the competition has been amazing.
Good luck, eh?
Yeah, he goes for another one. Thank you.
I've loved every minute of it. I've got a lot to be proud of. I can't wait now to see how I can change my life outside of the MasterChef kitchen.
No more tears. You are into finals week. You are our top 5 for 2015. Well done.
What's amazing coming back and seeing how far you've travelled, you deserve to be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Standing here knowing that I'm part of the finals, I'm pinching myself. I'm absolutely pinching myself.
You know what I feel right now? Yeah. We should be closer. Seriously?
Yeah.
Because you get to this point in the competition, don't you, where you're exactly the people we want in the finals.
We cannot thank you enough, Marco, for what you've done for the guys this week. I'm sure you guys can say he's pushed you to places you've never been before, and he's added culinary years onto you in a week. But before we say goodbye to Marco, there's one little opportunity to learn from the master one last time in a very special Marco masterclass. And you get him all to yourself, yeah?
Beautiful.
I've always driven past here. I never realised how beautiful it was inside. Yeah.
I have no idea where we are. Neither. It's so beautiful though. It's incredible.
Look at them little smiles. Come on. Little spring in your step. Beautiful. This is what we call a nice little personalised masterclass, isn't it? Absolutely love it. Welcome to Como Historic House and Garden, a perfect setting for today's masterclass. Welcome back, Matt. Feeling better now?
Yes, Gary.
A
thank
little
you.
gruff,
Yes,
I'm
a
sure.
little.
We had an emotional day yesterday, but this is our top 5. What do you think?
What an amazing selection of cooks. Every one of you, I can think of dishes you've cooked that have blown us away. Every one of you, I can see picking up that big silver plate, which is what it's all about.
Marco, we have to say it's wonderful to have you in the MasterChef kitchen. It really does make a difference. It makes a difference to these guys in particular.
What a great week it's been. I think this is a great opportunity for you guys to reflect, just to think about how the week's panned out and how much it's meant to you. I mean, Billy, that service challenge, that was intense.
The very first service challenge with Marco was so hard. I think that was the hardest one yet. It's probably been one of the biggest learning weeks for me.
Right, so this week we've taken a trip back to your childhood, and I'm sure right now you're looking forward. We thought we'd theme this masterclass around looking back and looking forward. So Marco and I'll cook a couple of dishes that are based on the classics. Marco is going to show us his take on a beautiful red sauce, on a passata, and also how to cook the perfect steak. I'm going to play with Sheets, easy, chicken in a bag. So I'll be playing with some classic 70s flavors to put up some great, simple recipes. And looking forward, George is bang up to trend. He's going to show you some stuff that's absolutely on the money at the moment. So let's kick off with Marco's passata. Marco, what is the secret to a perfect tomato sauce for pasta?
Well, the truth is, very few people make a great tomato sauce. And in England, 11 months of the year, tomatoes aren't fantastic. If you make a fresh tomato sauce with 100% fresh tomatoes, it always comes out orange. Have any of you ever made a fresh tomato sauce with 100% tomatoes outside of the season? Did it come out orange?
Yeah, it doesn't have that colour.
And what do people expect? They want red. And when I first saw it made with passata, I was quite shocked. But you know, when I was a boy, I worked in a restaurant called La Tante Claire, which went on to win 3 stars in Michelin. And we used to make tomato sauce the way we're going to do it today. And one of my bosses used to say to me, it doesn't matter how you achieve the desired effect, as long as you achieve the desired effect. And think about that statement.
Yeah.
Right, very simple. Onions and garlic. Cherry tomatoes, passata, bay leaf, fresh thyme, olive oil. Couldn't be simpler, could it? Now, it's olive oil. Some people struggle chopping onions, don't they? I don't, but some people do. And so your best friend, if you can't chop an onion, is a grater.
Ah.
If you haven't got a grater, put it in a processor.
Yeah.
It's much easier. How many minutes have you spent chopping onions on MasterChef?
Too many now that I know this way of doing it.
It's not about taking shortcuts, it's about being practical with time. So there we are. So
by grinding the onion, you release a lot more of the onion's moisture as well, don't you?
well, the reality is by releasing its water, it removes the acidity. And if you don't remove the acidity from the onion, it's in your sauce at the end.
You can see quite how much liquid has come out already from these onions, can't you?
Yeah.
Quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
All we want is the flavour. If you're going to retain the onion in the sauce, then you have to chop it finely. So then you take your garlic. So it's about 2 onions. And there was 3 cloves of garlic there, wasn't there? So then what we do is take our onions and garlic.
Now, Marco, I noticed you're using smaller cherry tomatoes there. Why's that?
Cherry tomatoes, more intense with flavour, higher pectin content. Makes a better sauce.
So you soften those tomatoes for about 7 to 8 minutes?
Yeah. So what will happen next is the tomatoes will start to break down, release their water, and once again, it's about cooking them to remove the acidity within a tomato to bring out that natural sweetness and that natural flavour of a tomato.
So those tomatoes are starting to release their juice.
They're starting
It's
to break
getting
down now, yeah.
Beautiful and slurpy there.
Now what we do is we take our passata. And let's not forget, when they put tomatoes in jars or in tins, they do it at a certain time of year, when they're at their best. I don't like waste.
It's my mum's trick.
Yeah, my mother does that. It's a great tip.
And then they're clean for the recycling
Yeah,
bin.
exactly right.
There you go.
So add a little bit of water.
So why the water so it doesn't over-reduce?
I add water, one, to assist with the texture that I require, and secondly, to take into consideration reduction through cooking. I don't want it too intense, I don't want it too thick. As I've always said, flavour is born out of method. It's as simple as that. And then what we do is we take this chicken stock cube. I use it as a seasoning. Do you want to see what colour my sauce is now?
Oh, I can see it's beautiful red.
Yum.
So, with fresh tomatoes, I could never have achieved that, could I?
No.
Impossible.
So that's thyme you're putting in. What else are you going to put in?
Just a bit of bay leaf. There we are. And so we will cook that now for 40 minutes and just cook it very, very gently. Because the last thing you want to do is over-reduce it, and secondly, burn it.
Today we're cooking Marco's classic tomato sauce. The sauce is now reducing. So, Marco, what's the next step?
So, next stage, frying pan. Olive oil in the frying pan, cherry tomatoes, and dried chili. How spicy do you like it?
Spicy.
Spicy.
Okay,
We all like spicy.
Yeah, all of us.
should we leave it up to you then?
Reynolds?
Come,
Go ahead.
Come on, one of
Come on,
you.
Reynolds.
Come on, I want an assistant. Again, the amount of dried chili is dictated by your palate.
That's really nice.
Reynolds!
And it was Reynolds' palate that dictated the quantity, not mine. So if it's too spicy, look at Reynolds. If it's delicious, look at me. Now, if you like basil, you're so Italian.
It's my favourite smell in the whole world.
Do you want to pick it, Matt? There we are. Got to give him a job to do.
Marco,
Whole leaves, whole
do you want
leaves.
whole leaves? Do you want any stem left on at all?
No.
Or do you want the stems cut
No,
out?
just
no,
put it-
I'm
Just put it off there. It's fine.
Marco sous chefed me once, my first ever demo that I did. And I said, Marco, just cut some tomatoes. He picked the tomato and went, do you want them cut across like this, across like that, seeds in, seeds off, skinned or not skinned? It was like, OK, that is the difference in detail between a home cook and being a 3-star in the Michelin.
But I've got to say, he did sink me. You should have seen the amount of work he left for me.
Well,
There
yeah.
was Matt looking after the audience.
That's what I can
And
like.
I've got a mountain of things to prepare. It was genius.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew. It's actually nice you've been my commie for once.
I'm loving doing it. I feel very honoured. So now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to pass that through a rough sieve, yes?
So it's
Pass the sauce through a rough sieve.
Because what I want is I want that texture. If I pushed it through a sieve which was too fine,
This is the best way of passing a sauce to the ladle. Shall I put that pasta on?
yes, thank you, Matthew. I make a very, very, very big batch of it. And what I do is I put it into little Tupperware containers, let it chill, put the lid on in the freezer. So if I come home tonight and I just want to make a pomodoro for my son and then I can do that. It's simple. So what we're going to do next is add some tomato sauce.
So, Mark, you're going to serve this tomato sauce with a penne pasta. Give some tips about cooking pasta. We all do it, but not always the right way. Your mother is Italian. Share the wisdom.
I always cook my pasta 1 minute less than I should in heavily salted water. I drain it, and then I finish off with the last minute of cooking in the sauce.
Yeah.
And then I serve my pasta in the pan. I never plate it because I like my food hot. I like it to retain its heat. It's as simple as that. 1 small pan of pasta. Just drain that water mat for you from me.
Yeah.
In with the basil.
You want it back in the pan, Marco? When it wants
No,
to
just
straight
leave
off?
it in the colander. Be fine. Thank you. In with the pasta.
That looks great, Marco.
Finish it off with parmesan. It's as simple as that.
There it is, Marco's classic Italian tomato sauce.
Come on, can we get your pasta? Mangia, 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 mangiare. There you go.
Thanks, Marco.
With pasta, you don't want it flooded with sauce. You should just coat it.
This is like my last meal on earth. This
Nice.
is what I'd want to eat.
That is delicious.
Very nice.
Good tomato sauce.
Spicy, Reynolds, good.
Jessica, you love your big, bold flavours. Does this live up to it?
Spice.
It's a perfect amount of spice for me. I love it really spicy. I love that you can taste the olive oil, you can taste the basil. Yeah, beautiful, sweet, simple, amazing.
Right, OK, sit back down. Well, I'm sure you've learnt so much from watching Marco cook his classic Italian passata. Now, moving on. Billy, Georgia, you won the Hotel Gitan Challenge. This means you get special time with George Columbaris in the Rose Garden. He's going to show you one of his sexy new trend dishes. So off you go.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Bye, Marco. Thanks, Marco. Bye.
Bye-bye, ladies.
Hello, girls.
Hi. This is amazing.
It is lovely, isn't it?
It's very nice.
It's actually the Rose Garden here at Como House, and it's a beautiful little place. I love it dearly because the chickens are over there. There's a vegetable patch with stuff growing. It's a little bit peaceful, a little bit quiet, just for the 3 of us. And I thought take this opportunity to congratulate you guys for winning that Hotel Gitan Service Challenge. And because you guys won that, you get the opportunity to have a little one-on-one masterclass with me and touch on, I guess, food trends.
Yeah.
So today I'll be cooking a dish inspired by monochrome. The monochrome is red. For me, monochrome is that thing at the moment that a lot of chefs around the world are playing with because it's not everything has to have colour on the plate. So that's what we're going to do today. And we'll be using salmon as the core ingredient for that. Right, first thing we're going to do is marinate this salmon. I've got this beautiful Atlantic salmon, and what I want is the top quarter of the salmon. And what I want to do is barrel the salmon out, leaving the bloodline behind. And that's all in one go, yeah? Okay. Now, for our simple marinade, or curing mixture, if you want to call it that. I've got basically beetroot juice here that I've juiced, right? And obviously that's sweet, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a mixture of sugar and salt here, equal quantities, and I'll pop a couple of tablespoons in that. Just pop that all in the bag here, give it a little shake around so it dissolves, and then I pop my fish inside.
Wow, the colours.
So not only am I thinking about the primary result, which is flavour, right? I'm thinking about that colour, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get that colour from the pure colour of beetroot.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Now I seal that, all right, and then simply leave that in the fridge for a couple of hours. The next thing that we're going to do is I want to add salmon caviar, right? So how do I make that turn red, but also give it lovely flavour? I like salmon caviar, but sometimes as it is, it's a bit sort of full on. So by adding a little bit of the beetroot juice to it, you're not only turning it red, right?
mellows it
But
out just a
that's
little bit.
right. You're taking away a bit of that fishiness. They're eggs at the end of the day, all right?
Yeah.
And obviously some people like them more than others.
And you're giving it an earthy taste.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So little, already it's taking on the colour, isn't it? Okay. So you can see our monochrome starting to come together.
Yeah.
All right? The next component we're going to make is a little sheet of beetroot jelly. All right. 466 beetroot juice, 2 sheets of gold leaf gelatine soaked, and 3.5 grams of agar-agar. The agar-agar is going to give strength. The gelatine is going to give it some flexibility.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now let's get the beetroot juice into the saucepan. Rain your agar-agar in.
Yep.
And we're just going to dissolve the agar-agar into the beetroot juice. This shouldn't take too long. As soon as it comes up to... You don't even need to boil it too much, you know? Remember, when you boil things, you lose flavour, yeah? So just be careful at these points. Sometimes I watch you guys in challenges and you walk away from the pot, you know?
Yeah.
So you can see I've taken that off the heat, yeah?
Yep.
It's just heated, yeah.
Our soaked gelatine. And I'm just dissolving that. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's set this little jelly of beetroot. Okay. So we've got a clean tray here, just a regular pizza tray.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right, simple. That goes into the fridge. That will take minutes to set, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and we're done. Next component we're going to make for this monochrome of red is a little horseradish cream. All right, so I've got creme fraiche here, 600 grams of creme fraiche. We've got a little bit of lemon juice, literally half a lemon or a tablespoon. Some sea salt, and really as much horseradish as you like. This is yum.
If you couldn't get fresh horseradish, could you use just a jar?
Yeah. So there's some good quality jarred horseradish out there.
Yeah. Beetroot powder.
Beetroot
Seen that
powder.
before?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you can dehydrate your own beetroots, yeah? Slice them thin, pop them on a tray, low oven, and off you go. But it's so readily available these days, these brilliant freeze-dried vegetables. And also, I need this super fine, this powder. So to do that in an hour challenge, it ain't possible.
Yeah.
All right? A couple of drops of our beetroot juice. Again, that gets used. And here we go.
The colours.
Yeah.
I love that.
Obviously, this is important, you know, that we get the colour right. We want to make it red, and also when you taste it, that's when the flavours are going to come alive, yeah? Now, this will intensify as it sits in the fridge in colour. Obviously, the powder will start to leach out, you know, and...
You can smell the beetroot too.
Yeah, no,
it's yum.
great.
Let's start to plate this baby up. OK, so there's our salmon that's been marinating. Advised to put some gloves on, yeah?
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yeah. Very clinical.
I like to be clean, Georgia. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, isn't
Wow,
it?
it's almost fluorescent.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's amazing.
Okay, it's just gorgeous. The salmon is cured now, which in essence, you're cooking it.
Yep.
And obviously, it's not just red for the sake of it. It's red for flavour.
Yeah.
Beetroot, horseradish, creme fraiche, salmon, oily. Yeah. It all goes together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. How beautiful is
I love that. It's like tie-dyed.
Yeah, I think.
So pretty. All the white.
So we'll just sit that there. So we've got obviously our salmon. We've got our caviar that's been marinating. Right, we've got some little baby beetroots here that we've just steamed off, peeled. Yeah, we've got some pickled shallots, a little red wine vinegar, a little touch of honey. You're done.
Yeah.
Okay?
And beetroot juice.
Beetroot juice. Now what I've got here is the jelly. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
All right, and then finally some bull's blood.
Yay.
Wow.
Bull's blood is basically beetroot leaf. So
Red plate.
Red plate,
Love it.
obviously.
Yep.
It's all about the splat, because that smear, we killed it, didn't we? Yeah. Salmon, our pickles,
Beautiful.
our little beetroots, but we'll just dress in a little olive oil.
Wow.
Take some of the caviar, and obviously, as we drop, it's going to sit into and connect inside those shallots. Right, our jelly. Then obviously our bull's blood. Yeah,
Wow.
So pretty.
Isn't it?
a little salt. And then finally, just a little bit more powder.
Wow.
Looks amazing.
There you go.
George.
A monochrome of red.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Do you want to taste?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
please.
Get a little bit of everything on there, shallots.
Yeah. You've got a neat little mouthful.
Georgia?
That's just absolutely amazing. As horseradish, there's acidity from the pickle, then you get a little burst of the caviar, and then there's just this earthiness of beetroot. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's stunning. I think we've all had trouble with thinking too hard on how to plate up in the kitchen. You know, doing too much and trying to put too much colour on there, but this just really proves you don't have to put every colour on there to make it look beautiful.
I think for me, looking at something that's all the one colour, your mind can probably convince you that it's going to taste all the same.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste the same
Yeah.
at all. Everything tastes really different.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
That's
That's
the
the
whole
idea
idea,
behind
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I hope you've picked up a few new little ideas and written them in your books. Don't show anyone those books. Yeah, keep them to yourself. I'll be seeing you two a little bit later, but first, off to the house.
Thank you. Thanks,
See you
George.
guys.
That's
Thank you.
amazing. Thank
Well
you.
done. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Sarah! Oh.
Chicken, sir.
Oh, that's over there is fantastic. You've done a beautiful job. Thank you very much indeed. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to do two really quick recipes. An elegant and delicious apricot chicken for the adults, and for the kids of all sizes, I'm making sweet chili chicken thighs. So all I'm going to do, because I am lazy and I don't like washing up, I'm going to take 2 Ziploc bags and put one inside the other to guard against leaks. Into that Ziploc bag, I'm going to throw 8 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. And what I'm going to do here is a kind of a modern take on that real brilliant 70s country classic of apricot chicken, but obviously with a really kind of contemporary Australian twist, because I love looking back. I get so much inspiration looking back. So 8 chicken thighs into here, 24 apricots, dried, 12 crushed cloves of garlic, 24 Sicilian olives, 24 caper berries, pickled ones, 1 strip of orange zest. This sounds already like a Jessica dish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
1 heaped tablespoon of oregano, 8 sprigs of thyme, 2 bay leaves. The magical ingredient, sherry vinegar, which is just beautiful and gives you a lovely kind of sweet, rich flavour. That's 120 mils of sherry vinegar poured in, 80 mils of any decent Australian olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of black pepper. And we're just going to seal up these Ziploc bags, pop it inside, and seal the next one. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that overnight, just so those flavours work together. But before I do that, I'm going to do what the beautiful thing about the Ziploc bag is that massaging of it, yeah? So toss it around, you want to get all those flavours. So that's your adult version. Now I'm going to show you the kids' version, the sweet chili chicken. So here we've got about $10 worth of chicken thighs. Slide those in there. And then we're going to throw a cup of sweet chili sauce. A teaspoon grated ginger, 2 garlic cloves, crushed, a bit of sesame oil, and then a bit of salt. That's going to draw out some of the flavour. So these now need to go in the fridge for 24 hours or overnight.
But thinking ahead, I've already got some chicken here that's been marinated and is ready to cook.
If you're going to have like a mob of adults round, a mob of kids round, my advice would be this is going to take an hour in a 180 oven. This is going to take about 35 minutes in a 200-degree oven. So all I would do is put this one in first. So
Yum.
So here we've got our tray of marinated chicken. All I'm going to pour in here is a cup of white wine and then a little bit of brown sugar over the top. So into the 180-degree oven goes the apricot chicken. So now we've got the kind of kid-friendly sweet chili chicken thighs. What we want is we want the chicken to cook and we want the edges to start to burn and catch and get really kind of sticky and, you know, kind of devilish, decadent, yummy. Into the oven. And now we've got a bit of time to wait.
Now I just need someone to help me plate up.
Sarah. If you'll find in there, you'll find the cooked apricot chicken. Don't be careful, that's why I'm giving you the cloth, so I don't want you to burn your hands.
Smells good.
So there's our apricot chicken. So you can see all the colour we've got there. And then we're going to serve that with some just steamed and then crushed and roasted potatoes. If you'd like to now garnish that with these leaves, 2 stems of thyme, just fresh thyme over the top, and also roughly chop up the parsley and throw it over the top in like a storm of green. I mean, I love finishing dishes with fresh herbs because I think it makes it look really fresh. It makes it look like you've done a lot of work. And let's go with the sweet chili chicken, which is over here.
Oh, that's good.
All right, now, if you want to just tear some fresh coriander over the top.
Oh, yum.
And there we have it, some gorgeous sweet
chili chicken thighs. And this one over here is apricot chicken with crushed potatoes. Yummy. I reckon you should eat. Come.
Yes. Yup, darling.
Dig in, dig in, dig in, dig in, dig in. Dig in. Well, Jessica, tell us about the apricot chicken.
It's probably the first apricot chicken I've ever actually liked in my entire life, I have to admit. Capers and the olives, that like real saltiness to it, and you know that little bit of extra sugar on the crispy skin is just all the things that you want to eat.
I love the apricot chicken. It's absolutely beautiful, but I know it's for like the kids. It's really, really good.
I'm loving the sweet chili chicken there. It's absolutely nice. It's not too sweet and it's just right as well. And I think that's the first time I've tried an apricot chicken.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's my first apricot chicken too.
Yeah. The old one had its own merits, but no, for me that's a much more elegant way of doing it. Well, that's my masterclass over. Now you need to rush down to the lawn because Marco's there. He does not like to be kept waiting. See you later, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Come on, guys, let's go. Boom, boom. How was that? Did Matt teach you something?
Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
Excellent. Okay, so this is what you've been waiting for. Marco's perfect steak. Some meat, some rosemary, some lemon, some olive oil.
Simple. When I'm at home, I keep it simple. I eat my steak like the Greeks and the Italians. Olive oil, rosemary, crystal salt, a little lemon. Foolproof. So, when it comes to beef, I always prefer a smaller eye of meat. Why? Because then my steak is thicker. If you've got a big eye of meat, you cut it thinner, it never cooks the same. It never presents the same. So whenever you buy beef, good coating of fat, small eye of meat. So this is the sirloin. There we are. It's all right, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So there's our steak. Who likes fat? Are you just saying that, or are you agreeing with me?
Yeah.
I like fat. And the thing is, whenever you buy meat, the best meat always has a good coating of fat, whether it's pig, whether it's lamb, or whether it's beef. How many times have you had a piece of pig, there's no fat, a piece of lamb, no fat? It's flavourless. So always look for fat. Quite hot, isn't it?
So you're basically rubbing the olive oil into the grooves, season the pan?
The last thing I want is for my meat to stick. If it's too cold, it'll stick. If it's not lightly oiled and wiped clean, it'll stick. Right. So just oil your meat, massage it in. Season. Right.
And we cook that for 5 minutes on that side.
Yeah, but always get your pan hotter than you want it. Because when you put 2 large steaks on a griddle, the loss of heat is enormous. You can't get the caramelization. So this is Australian beef, which in my opinion is very, very good beef. I've never had a bad steak in Australia. Okay, rosemary. Thank you, George. Who likes rosemary?
I love it. One of my favourite herbs.
What are you doing?
It's hot.
Red hot. I wouldn't recommend that at home, but you know...
That's why we've got fingers, hey, Marco?
They're for burning.
For burning.
That's what I've always said. Just put on your rosemary.
Yum.
It's just there to scent it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there to dominate. So what we're going to do now is turn off the stove.
You started it on one side. For 5 minutes, you turned it, obviously to get that beautiful bar mark, but also for consistency of cooking, yeah?
Yeah.
You've turned it over, cooked it for about 40 seconds, and now turned off the heat. What's your rationale behind that?
When you read a cookery book, it will always tell you to rest your meat, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So you do what you're told, because that's what the book says. Yes? It's cold. And then what you have to do is reheat it. It's illogical. There's enough heat in that pan to finish off cooking that. And at the same time, it's slowly resting. When I'm at home, it's all about feeding people. And I throw it onto my chopping board, I chop it up, and we just put it in the middle of the table and we eat it.
Cooked beautifully.
Delicious. Little lemon juice. Come on then, I'll feed you. Come, take it. Take it as I chop it, come.
Yum. That is delicious.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you tasting?
The salt just really enhances the caramelisation on it, so you really taste that charredness.
The rosemary's nice that it's perfumed. You didn't put it on the beginning and burn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I loved how juicy it was and that you could taste the beef and then you just get a little hint of some lemon acidity and then the rosemary. It was about the beef.
You know what? It's about the simple techniques, beautifully cooked, delicious flavours. Marco, wonderful.
Any left for us? Is it all gone? It's all gone, hasn't it?
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe it.
Unbelievable.
What a great day.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful
Nice
Melbourne
weather.
weather, beautiful setting, fantastic cooking.
Absolutely brilliant. But this is a celebration of you five. And you made it. We're about to find out, and this is the kicker, isn't it? Who is going to win MasterChef for 2015?
Shall we celebrate before that?
I think that's a good
little
idea.
glass of champagne. Come on, guys, get in there.
Thank you.
There you are, ladies. There you are, Matthew.
Thank you, Marco.
I'd like to wish you all well. Keep on pushing until the end. And that way, you'll all leave a winner. Cheers.
To the MasterChef Top 5 of 2015.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lovely working with you, boys.
I'm so happy I've made it to finals week. Who would have thought a girl from Barraville would make it this far? Winning MasterChef would really change my life.
I am so proud to be here in the top 5. I'm going to put everything I've got into this. It is game on now.
Finals week is huge. I have no idea what's in store, but I feel like I've got my eye on the prize and I can potentially win this. And I'm going to give it my best shot.
Today I'm determined to go all out. I want to show the judges how creative I can be and that I could win this.
To make it to top 5 is amazing because thousands of people applied for this and only 5 of us are left.
Walking into the kitchen on finals week, this is just the best feeling ever. The finale is so close now. This is really the time to show the judges what I can do.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to finals week. Yes. Can you believe it? Who would have thought you'd get this far? And I know that your brain's working already. What is going on? No mystery boxes on the bench. What have they got planned for us?
Now I'm scared. I'm sure they're going to throw everything at us. This week is going to be massive.
Let's reflect for a second and put it into perspective. 11 weeks ago, you walked through those doors with a couple of things. Some skill, a palate, most definitely, an attitude, a great attitude, but above all, a dream. A dream to win MasterChef. And you're standing here at the start of finals week, and it's so close. It's nearly yours. But you're gonna have to work hard.
So, beginning of the week, normally you'd expect to see mystery boxes. Today is a little bit different. We think you've earned the right to pick what goes in today's mystery box.
Oh, wow.
I would love to pick my own mystery box, but that can't be. That's too good to be true. I know there's going to be a catch here somewhere.
But you only get to pick one ingredient each. And then once you 5 have selected your 5 ingredients, it's our turn to pick the final 3 ingredients to pop in that box. And you won't get to find out what anyone else has chosen until you lift that box.
This is a huge twist. We never get to pick the ingredients. It's a little bit scary because I have no idea what the other 4 will pick, and who knows what the judges will pick.
Georgia, you're closest to the pantry.
Yep.
So you're going to go first. You're going to pick that first ingredient. Come on, let's go. Ooh, see that nice big mystery box? Now you've got 30 seconds to pick an ingredient.
Oh my goodness. I only have 30 seconds to choose an ingredient. I was like, oh, that'd be easy. No, it's not easy. It's so hard. Do I choose a spice or do I choose a herb? What if I want to do a protein? But what if I want to do a dessert?
The figs are gorgeous, actually.
Yeah, the figs are nice.
I'll go with the figs, actually.
Yeah, done.
They're in season at the moment. They look super luscious and ripe. Essentially, it doesn't matter what anyone else chooses. If I can come up with something to do with those beautiful figs, I'll be okay.
Don't tell anyone what you've picked, all right? Brilliant stuff. Jessica, in you come. You don't know what she's put in. Did she put a protein? Did she put a fruit? Who knows?
Today, I don't care what anybody else chooses. I'm thinking I need to play to my strengths.
So what are you going to pick?
I'm gonna go prawns.
All right.
And I want a protein.
Wow, how's that going to go together? This is getting interesting. Some disparate ingredients. Reynolds, in you come. You got something in mind, haven't you?
Yeah, probably go with
Almonds.
collect almonds. I'm just gonna focus on almonds, what I can do with the almonds, and just be flexible with that. And if I have another ingredient that I like to use, then I'll incorporate that in.
Oh my God.
Sarah, in you come.
I've only got 30 seconds.
And you've had 10 seconds already.
I really want to choose something that'll stand out, something that's just a bit different to everyone else.
Because you got about 5 seconds. Right, what are you going to pick?
I think I'm gonna go squid. Now it's time to be creative. It's time to bring my A game and make a dish that will really impress the judges.
Ooh, delicious. Let's go. Billy, an ingredient you want to cook with?
Yeah. Being last, I think that someone's already chosen a protein.
Time. That's it. You got to go pick something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
We're going to pick. Oh, beets. All right, give us a few.
So I've gone back to my roots and chosen an ingredient that's really versatile, the good old beetroot.
Right, Billy, let's go. In you come, boys.
Be nice to us.
I'm actually really nervous about what the judges are going to choose.
They could choose something to really stuff us up, maybe. They might choose an ingredient that doesn't go well with anything that we've picked, making us, you know, really think about what we want to cook.
Some kind of flavourings would be really great. Like a citrus or a vinegar, maybe some herbs.
Hopefully they're nice to us.
Right, let's take it out.
All I know is that there's squid in there, so I hope there's something else that'll go with it.
Ready to see what's in the box?
Yeah.
So, Georgia, you picked figs, Jessica prawns, Reynolds almonds, Sarah the squid, Billy, surprise, surprise, the beetroot. Gary's put in lemons, I put in dill, George put in very, very dark chocolate.
That was pretty random. I'm just gonna stick with my figs and build a dish around that.
I'm happy with that. The beetroot for me, yeah, I have an idea.
Some rules. First of all, you have 60 minutes to give us one delicious dish. You have to, as usual in a mystery box challenge, use at least one of those ingredients. But you have regular pantry ingredients: cream, butter, eggs, milk, sugar, and vinegar. We're going to taste everybody's dish, and the winner gets an all-important advantage in the Invention Test later on today. So it's worth fighting for, especially because it's finals week and a lot rides on every single challenge. You're in it to win it. Your time starts now.
So many opportunities here, really, to succeed.
Really great little mystery box
today. Start of finals week, and they are our top 5, and we want to see delicious food. Matt, what do you reckon? Combination?
Calamari,
Yeah.
dill, lemon, use the almonds as the crumb, something lovely, golden, crispy, crunchy.
I'm imagining a beetroot tartare, you know, with chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, nice.
you know, that could be really interesting.
But with the kind of advantage that they're heading towards in the Invention Test, you want all these advantages going into finals week.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you want to set yourself up for success, and you start off at the beginning of the week doing well, boom.
This is my big chance to show the judges just how creative I can be. So today I'm going to cook textures of squid with beetroot. So first thing I need to do is slice and juice my beetroot, because what I want to use the juice for is to actually colour my squid. So the squid is purple. I think it will look cool.
Hi guys.
Hello.
You chose the squid, didn't you?
Yeah.
So obviously using it
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to do something funky, aren't you?
I was thinking about using beetroot as a colour for the squid, so when you cut it in, it goes red and then white.
I would avoid, but then that's me.
Yeah,
the
beetroot and squid
the
together.
squid, yeah.
I love the way you conceptualise a dish, but don't forget flavour.
Yes, I will. Thank you. I really want to use the beetroot as a decorative element, but Gary just said beetroot and squid don't really go well together.
I'm going to make a dessert today, so I'm going to use the beetroot, the dark chocolate, the almonds and the figs. I'm going to make a chocolate dacquoise. A dacquoise is basically a meringue biscuit that uses a nut meal and you mix it into the meringue mix and bake it. With beetroot poached figs and a dark chocolate ganache. If that's not going to impress them, then I don't know what will.
You picked great ingredients. Now all you got to do is bring us great food. 40 minutes to go. Come on.
I'm definitely going to play to my strengths today and make a dessert.
Reynolds?
Yes.
Almonds?
Almonds and citrus.
Nice. What's the dessert?
So I'm going to try and make an almond cake, an almond ice cream with a lemon curd.
All right, brilliant. You got this week to go. You imagine if you put up a great dish every challenge.
Yeah. That's my plan. I'm really going to go for it this week. Now is the time to do it. So I'm going to pack this dish with lots of elements.
Today I'm going to make a prawn chawanmushi, which is a little kind of savoury Japanese steamed custard. With prawns, lemon and dill, it's a beautiful combination. I really want to make a statement and show the judges that I can win this competition. Very first thing I need to do today is get my prawn broth on as a basis for their custard. It needs to be full of flavour before I even get that custard into the steamer. So that needs a lot of work.
No better way to start finals week than with a win. 30 minutes down, 30 to go. Come on.
Today I chose beetroot. It's one of my favourite vegetables, so I'm going to cook a neat little stack with lots of different layers of beetroot piled on top of one another.
Billy beetroot. What are you going to make?
I'm doing a little beetroot, dill and lemon stack.
Look, I'm not going to knock it, and obviously we were doing this in the 90s a lot, yeah?
Yep.
Are we doing it now? Think okay, what can I do to make it look... Wow, okay. It's not one of those bad stacks from the 90s that we all went through.
I'm shocked Gary and George don't like the idea of my dish. I need to take it to the next level. This beetroot stack has to be spectacular. I'm already halfway through this mystery box challenge and I'm really worried. Gary and George don't think my beetroot stack will look modern, so I need to drag it into the 21st century. I'm thinking of adding another element to the dish. Mum taught me how to make ricotta, so I think if I make my own smoked ricotta, it'll add a modern look and a modern taste to the dish. Now we're in finals week, I want to show off all of my techniques.
I've decided to push on with my crazy beetroot and squid idea. I know Gary is not sure about it, but I have to back myself. I've got my beetroot juice, and now I'm going to mix it with my squid. There's no going back now. It looks awesome. I really hope this works.
Reynolds, should I be concerned about him? No, because we know he's brilliant at this. You know, he's playing to his strengths with almonds and citrus, and he'll have lots of interest on there.
Georgia, figs, chocolate, you know, dacquoise, it all kind of makes sense. That's really great. Yeah.
And, you know, Billy, the stack, I've got a question mark next to it. How's it going to look?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling it's not going to look great, but you never know. She might do her Billy magic and put a beautiful dish on the plate. A bit worried about Jessica's chawanmushi. They're easy to make. They're quick to make. So what can you do to put little jewels of flavour or pops of crunch on there? I think that's the key. Because they're amazing cooks, you know. I mean, it's about getting it right on the day. And at the start of the week, especially this week, we need to be building on success.
Today I am making a prawn chawanmushi, which is a savoury Japanese steamed custard. And I'm just putting my custards together, putting some little prawn in the bottom, custards going in there. These custards don't leave me much wriggle room timing-wise, so they can't go on too soon or too late, because overcooked or undercooked are both really bad.
It's finals week and we're expecting great things. 15 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on.
Today I'm making a dessert with almond ice cream, almond sponge cake and lemon curd. George said don't forget flavour, so I'm going to add a meringue, lemon jam, milk skin and an almond tuile to my dish. It's a lot of stuff, I know, but I'm going to give it a crack. The next thing I do is start working the milk skin. The whole saucepan has been in the oven to make the skin form on the top. Then, stupidly, I touch the handle and it's scorching hot. Burn myself. It hurts like hell, but I can't let it get in the way. I gotta push on.
Today I'm making a chocolate dacqua with beetroot poached figs and a dark chocolate ganache. My dacquas are in the oven. I'm about to juice my beetroot. I'm going to use the beetroot juice to make a poaching liquid for the figs, and then I'm going to reduce it to make a syrup for the dessert.
Georgie, you look like you're freestyling.
I know what I'm doing.
Yep, using a lot of the ingredients from the mystery box. How are you going to bring this all together on the plate?
I want it to be really colourful. I want there to be different levels of texture, different levels of flavour.
We've got an ice cream to go there. Is there any cold element?
There's no ice cream, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt.
It really sounds like he wants me to put an ice cream on this dish. He's probably right, and I've still got a bit of time, so I'm going to do a beetroot cream.
I need to get a serious wriggle on. It's time to check my beetroot-soaked calamari. I pull it out of the juice, and it's purple. It is completely purple. It looks crazy. It's looking really cool. And as I pan fry it, it starts to go orange as well, so I just scored myself another colour.
You've got to think of this as part of your finals, and you want a top score. 10 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
"10 minutes to go and my hand still hurts, but I've got to get everything together. My sponge cake, lemon jam, tuile and my ice cream.
I've left a fair while to plate up. I want to make sure that the dish looks nice because the judges have really sort of hammered me about that today. So I take the stack out of the fridge and I'm really hoping that it doesn't collapse when I turn it out.
Wow.
If this doesn't turn out properly, I have nothing left to use. It's the only one I've got and I'm rapidly running out of time. So I carefully lift up the mould off the stack and it seems to be holding up okay. I'm so relieved that it's worked. I did not have time to make any more, so really happy that one worked. Now I just have to put in all of my effort to plating up this beetroot dish. I'm just scattering the crumb and the smoked ricotta freely. I like it. I think it's looking really modern.
I don't know why we're telling you with 5 minutes to go. Start plating up. Come on, guys, let's go.
Come on.
I finished cooking my squid, but now I need to move on to my prawn crumb before plating.
I've toasted off my almonds and I'm deep frying some of the prawn meat. But I really want this crumb to have a really punchy prawn flavour, otherwise it'll be pretty bland. As a last minute thought, I kind of think, why don't I just use the prawn heads that I fried up earlier? When I eat prawns, I kind of eat the whole prawn anyway, so what harm would it be just adding the heads into the crumb? I like this crumb. It's pretty punchy now. It's undeniably prawn. So now I have all my elements ready. I just want to spend some time to really get the plating right. And I still hope that this beetroot and squid combination pays off.
Last push. 3 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, guys, come on.
I'm taking my chow and mushy custards out of the steamer and they look great. But I look around and see all the other dishes and realise that I need to take this dish to another level. I've got some squid in the freezer, so I've decided I'm going to make some tagliatelle out of the squid. I really am hoping that this works.
There's some amazing food out there. But you know, if it doesn't look spectacular, you won't win. 1 minute to go.
Come on. Come on.
As I'm putting all the elements together, I'm pretty happy. I think this dish looks good.
30 seconds! Come on!
I'm loving plating up my dessert. I love how it's all coming together and it's absolutely delicious. It's got a creaminess to it. It's just yum. And I'm really starting to get excited about this dessert.
Can't wait to taste. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
Time's up, looking down my dish.
I like it. It's looking really modern.
I'm really happy with my dish. I think I've hopefully proved the judges wrong in that it's not a typical vegetable stack and it's something more modern and hopefully more tasty.
How did you go? Oh, it looks beautiful.
It's
That
big.
looks really nice.
My dessert's a little larger than life and probably a bit bigger than what I wanted it to be, but I love the way it all turned out and I'm really excited for the judges to taste it.
It's got to that point where it's a pleasure watching you cook. Not only you calm, but putting some beautiful food on the plates. We can't wait to taste. And this is where it counts. The confidence booster, a mystery box win. Who knows? First up, Sarah.
As I walk my dish up to the judges, I'm thinking, how is Gary going to react to my beetroot and squid dish? If he still doesn't think the combination works, I'm not only going to look utterly ridiculous, but my start to finals week could be an absolute disaster.
First dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sarah.
I'm about to have my dish tasted by the judges. Gary doesn't believe in the combination of squid and beetroot. So he's either going to think I'm a complete idiot or a genius.
What's the dish?
So it's kind of textures of squid. So I have the pan-fried beetroot ones, deep-fried legs, and a squid ceviche.
I wouldn't have gone near beetroot and squid. I got to say, it looks absolutely spectacular. You've done it brilliantly. That colour is just amazing.
For me, it's the best plated food I've seen this season in a Mystery Box Challenge.
Wow.
But there's nothing I'd do to that. Hopefully, we're dizzy after we eat the thing. It's the best food you put up in this competition for me.
Wow.
Thoughtful, creative, and this is the time to be doing it. Finals week.
Sarah, for me, great dishes are like a playground. And that is what this dish is like. Because every corner of the plate has a surprise, has a contrast, has creaminess and freshness from the dill, a really funky prawn heady flavour in the crumb, which goes beautifully with the tentacles. Well done, I love it.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny, when a young apprentice comes to you, there's a point where you've got to go, you know what, I can't teach anymore. It's time for you to go somewhere else. Sarah, it's time for you to go somewhere else. Can't teach anything else. I can teach you how to run a restaurant. I can teach you all the nuts and bolts of it, how to do things faster, how to be more precise. But creativity, you're there.
Wow, thank you so much. This is a really special moment for me, and I'm glad I backed myself because it paid off.
Thanks, mate.
Next up, Reynolds.
Sarah's a hard act to follow, but I still think my plating is pretty good. I just hope all the elements work together.
Well, it certainly looks impressive. Tell me what the dish is first up.
It's almond with lemon. I've got a almond ice cream with sponge cake, curd, and a almond twirl.
I think the combination of that really dark golden twirl with the way you pushed that lemon jam, the bitterness of your curd, the creaminess of the ice cream, that combination is absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. It's a brilliant, creative dish from you, Reynolds, and I love the fact that you're still showing us different ideas. Great stuff, really good work.
Well done, Reynolds.
Good job, buddy.
Georgia, you're next.
Go, George.
As I'm taking my dish up, I'm thinking about Matt saying to me it needs ice cream. I'm just hoping that my beetroot cream is a good substitute.
What have you cooked, Georgia?
Today I've made a chocolate dacqua with beetroot poached figs, a beetroot cream, and a dark chocolate ganache.
It looks wonderful.
It does look wonderful.
Thank you.
It's so hard to look at this dish with all that dacquas on there and not be thinking, where's the ice cream? But after the second mouthful, that disappears because of the salt and because of the bitterness of the chocolate. There's enough creaminess in terms of the beetroot cream you piped on the plate to give us that creamy mouth sensation. Gee, it's sophisticated cooking.
What you've brought us, Georgia, is beetroot, chocolate, figs, and it works. What we're tasting today is incredible. Thank you. Thanks, Georgia.
Thank you.
Next up, Jessica.
I'm nervous. The pressure of finals week is crazy. There is no room for error.
And what did you cook?
I made a prawn chow and mushy steamed custard
with some squid noodles, squid tagliatelle on there with dill and some lemon through it.
Well, the consistency's good.
It's good. It's good, sir.
Yeah, consistency's really good. There are very few places where you can go out and get that kind of quality of little custard with that kind of intensity of flavour and that kind of thought. I think, though, you could have given us that touch of salt.
Gee, it's going to be a tough tasting because we're talking about, you know, too many grains of salt, too few grains of salt. This is a kind of a tasting by microns. This should be the week where you're bringing out the big Jessica guns and you're blowing us away, yeah?
Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you.
Last dish we'd like to taste belongs to Billy.
Taking my dish up to the judges, I'm feeling nervous because they weren't really happy with the whole idea of a beetroot stack. I guess I'm only hoping they can see that I've improved on that old idea and made it new.
Oh.
I've done a beetroot and dill stack with shortbread, almond and crispy beetroot, smoked ricotta and pickled beetroot.
It doesn't look like a 90s stack, that's for sure. It looks absolutely smashing and bang up to date too. Full of texture. Pretty, isn't it?
Very, very, very pretty.
I'm squishing it. Sorry, Billy.
That's all right.
What I love about it is the intensity. It's just beetroot, pure and simple, but manifested over a couple of different things. You know, it's dry, it's crispy, it's crunchy, it's sour, it's soft.
It's a vegetarian dish, yeah, and it's a vegetarian dish that could sit proudly on a great restaurant menu. There's some smarts there, and the smarts for me is the smokiness of the cheese, because what it gives it is this
bacony.
Yeah, this faux bacon sort of flavour, this sort of meaty flavour that is really yummy. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm so happy. What a great start to the week.
Well done, Billy.
I'm just thrilled that I made a classic dish, fresh and modern.
What a way to kick off finals week with some beautiful food, but it does make our job very hard.
This mystery box really is about one thing. It's about giving you momentum as you move into finals week. And I think what we saw from all 5 of you was you really pushed yourself. And you all put up dishes that gave you that momentum. And certainly in terms of the next cooks that we're coming up to, we're so excited because you continue all cooking like that. We are going to have a cracking finals week. Every dish had something that we really loved about it. But 2, we felt we couldn't improve on. And those 2 were Billy and Sarah. There can only be one winner. We picked.
What a way to kick off finals week with some beautiful food, but it does make our job very hard.
Every dish had something that we really loved about it. But 2, we felt we couldn't improve on. And those 2 were Billy and Sarah. And then we come down to that age-old question. Which one, sitting in a restaurant, would you order again? Well, we're looking for flavour, crispiness, texture, technique, and we're also looking for a surprise. And Sarah, that's what your dish gave us. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've won the mystery box. That means you have a big advantage coming your way. You're going to find out about that when you hit the pantry with George and Gary.
Go on, Sarah. Today, your choice is between 3 of the most popular food trends. You ready to find out what they are?
Yes.
First up, cheeks and jowls. Any idea what these might be?
Like beef cheek or even pork cheek.
But it's all about nose to tail, isn't it, when you think about it? Very on trend at the moment.
Delicious when you get it right.
Absolutely terrible when you get it wrong.
Disaster when you get it wrong. And that's generally from not cooking it properly.
Yeah.
Your next choice is peel to stem. This is the nose to tail of fruit and vegetables. No longer do we just peel something and use the core, we use the whole lot. For example, a baby carrot. We take the green of that baby carrot, we wash it well, we might burn it a little bit and make a pesto out of it.
The third choice is savoury sweets. We've seen a lot of this so far this series, talked a lot about it. The question is, what do you want to play around with? Do you want to play around with savoury sweets? Do you want to go peel, stem, leaf, or do you want to go cheek and jowl?
It's definitely between the cheek and jowl or the peel to stem, and that's because I know that there are strong dessert people in the top 5, and I don't want to
do savoury sweets.
This is such a difficult decision. If I make the wrong choice, I could be going into a pressure test and possibly knock me out of this whole competition.
This is the last invention test of the season, and this is a corker. We asked Sarah to pick from one of 3 of the most popular current food trends. Sarah, which one did you choose?
I chose peel to stem.
You've got to bring us a dish that heroes this trend. It's using all the vegetable, all the elements of the vegetable or the fruit. So really this is stalk to tip, root to leaf, or even, in this case, peel to stem. Georgia, are you bamboozled?
No, I'm just running through my head different vegetables, different fruit. My mind's just, yeah.
Billy, you've played with vegetables in all sorts of different ways, haven't you?
Yeah, I love doing that sort of stuff. I'm pretty excited about this one, actually.
Great. Well, the rules are very, very simple. You've got 60 minutes to bring us a dish. You've got open pantry, and there's an amazing selection of ingredients in there. We're going to taste all your dishes. 2 of you will be safe. The other 3 straight through to a pressure test, where 1 of you will go home. Everyone clear?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Your time starts now.
Today is the first time I've actually stood around a little bit lost in the pantry. I'm thinking, do I add a protein? Does it just have to be vegetables? Do I use 1 vegetable? Do I use 2? Do I use a fruit? Do I do a dessert? What vegetable or fruit has the most amount of peel to stem that I can adapt into a dish? This is hard, really, really hard.
I haven't got a dish in mind yet, but I'm somehow steering towards celery, and I think that will work well with chicken.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Like, I'm on a high. I've won the mystery box. I just need to carry that through now to the invention test.
I don't think this is going to be a surprise to anybody, no?
No.
I mean, this is how they've been cooking, to be perfectly honest. I mean, whether it's celery, we've seen that a few times, and I've really enjoyed what they've done. You know, braised the root, pickled the stem, used the leaf. I think that they're all clever ways of using one particular item.
The main thing is I don't want to see a protein-centric dish. I want to see a dish that's all about the vegetable. And I want to see more than just, you know, OK, I've done my carrot 3 ways. I want to get a sense that, you know, there are the leaves, there's the sweeter core, there's the peel. Show me how you've heroed each element of that. The sort of stuff would normally be thrown away in the kitchen 20 years ago.
There's no excuses. Open pantry, lots of ingredients. I think we'll see some great dishes.
Absolutely.
I really love this concept of peel to stem. It suits my style of cooking country-inspired food. Growing up, Mum cooked cauliflower all the time, so I know that every part of that cauliflower can be used. But I'm just not sure what my dish is going to be.
Billy.
Hi.
Clever, 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 clever. Cauliflower.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. With mushrooms. I don't really know what it is, actually. I'm planning on doing like a toasted cauliflower crumb.
Cauliflower is I think the best ingredient you could pick to create a dish for this challenge, right?
Yeah.
You need to focus in on that and really bring us something that's extraordinary.
Okay. This is the food I love to cook. It's finals week and I can't just deliver a simple country dish. I'm going to use everything I've learned to show off this cauliflower in many different ways.
I'm going to be making poached chicken roulade with a celery cream, braised celery cream with some mushrooms. Biggest concern is not getting the chicken cooked in time. Hopefully this dish will keep me safe today, but I've got a lot in my hands. I've got to break down my chicken and I've got to break it down fast.
I'm making a compressed watermelon salad with pickled watermelon rind and soft shell crab. For me, crab and watermelon go really well together because you have this salty sweetness of the crab, but also the sweet crunch of the watermelon. I would love to use the skin in this, but I don't know how to use it yet. This cook is incredibly important today because I know that if I don't do well today, I'll go through to a pressure test, and I'm the only one to have gotten into finals without having done a pressure test yet.
Believe me when I tell you this, you want to be in the top 2 today. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Come on.
I'm gonna make a stewed silver beet with some Spanish manchego cheese. I know the judges love fatty cheese and butter, so I'm gonna pack in lots of both to win their hearts. The last thing I want to do is go into a pressure test this week because it's going to be the hardest one we've ever done, and it's going to be against people who are better than they ever have been.
This is the most important cook so far. I've been working on this chicken for 25 minutes, but I really need to get this roulade right. It's just about ready to go in the oven.
Oh, hello. I don't really care about this. Because I care. Oh, I'm interested in this. So what are you do with this? Well, isn't this the challenge?
Yep.
And it's sitting here on your bench.
Yep. Yep. What is wrong with me? The chicken is not meant to be the hero, it's meant to be the vegetable. This is such a huge mistake. I've wasted half my time. I'm in trouble.
I don't really care about this. I'm interested in this. So what are you do with this? Isn't this the challenge?
Yep.
And it's sitting here on your bench.
Yep. This is such a huge mistake. I can't believe I've missed the brief completely.
That was a complete waste of time.
You know, this is about peel and stem, and I wasted about 20 minutes already. Well, pretty much 30 minutes, trying to get, break down chicken, so that is really annoying.
I'm starting to panic now. It's going to be a race against time. So I've got no choice but to use the celery and the mushrooms. Other than that, I've got nothing else. This is going to be braised celery heart, celery puree, some pan-fried mushrooms, and then it's going to be garnished with some of the celery leaves. Hopefully I've got enough time to make that work.
Never has so much ridden on one vegetable or one fruit. 30 minutes gone, 30 minutes left. Come on.
I really want to push myself today, so I've decided to go with parsnips and baby carrots. I think this dish is definitely inventive. I'm using 2 vegetables together with scallops, honey and speck.
So, Georgia, what am I hearing here? Are we talking carrot, stem, peel, and the leaf? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, we're talking whole parsnip and whole baby carrot.
Why are you doing it to 2 things rather than just one?
I just feel like they go really nicely together. They're a nice contrast. I think they marry nicely with the flavours. And I'm going to put it with honey, speck and thyme.
So you're doing parsnips, carrots, 4 different elements. You sure it's all going to talk to each other?
I hope it does.
Matt comments that I've taken too much on, potentially. But this is finals week and you've got to create something that's amazing. It can't just be good, it's got to be amazing. And that's not easy.
I'm happy with the dish in that it's inventive. I'm using pretty much every part of the cauliflower and I'm hoping I can sort of turn that into a new modern dish. I've sliced the stem really thin and it's pickling to add a sour taste. I'm going to crisp up the bacon into salty shards. I'm using the florets with some mushroom and miso to make a zesty puree and some thick cauliflower steaks. I'm really stretching myself in this challenge.
I have high hopes for my watermelon salad with pickled rind and soft shell crab. I've broken the watermelon. I'm now moving on to pickling the rind. I want this rind to pack a bit of punch with star anise and cinnamon. It should be spicy both in an aroma sense and in a heat sense. I'm compressing the watermelon using our vac sealers, basically intensifying the watermelon flavour. I'm confident in the processes, techniques and flavours, but in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking, what are you going to do with the skin?
You're compressing watermelon?
I am compressing watermelon.
You added a
I've added
flavour?
a little bit of lime on top of it, just to give it a bit more sharpness, but it's very sweet and I kind of want to retain that sweetness, so I don't want to overpower it with anything.
So what's lovely about doing this is you're actually adding a flavour into the cellular structure of that fruit, which is really yum.
And it changes the texture and the colour, and I think it's a really nice way to eat it.
So what are you doing with the green peel?
I wasn't sure. I don't know what it's going to do.
You can saturate that with syrup, can you not? Cook it, cool it, cook it, cool it. Remember, you've got to champion this.
Peel to stem, yeah?
Yes.
Peel to stem, that's what it's all about. You want to be in that top 2?
Yes. I'm worried because I am very aware that my dish currently has watermelon flesh and the watermelon rind. So I need to figure out quick smart what I'm doing with the skin.
My rich Spanishy style silver beet stew is underway. And I think doing this breadcrumb with some Spanish manchego cheese is going to tie in really nicely and add a bit of kind of salt and fattiness, which is going to make it really yummy. And the breadcrumb's going to add a nice crunch.
Chorizo is one of my favourite ingredients, and if I'm doing a Spanish dish, it's really going to heighten the flavour of it. So, I've got a lot of things on the go at the moment.
Interesting, isn't it? Because you've got a bit of confusion. You've got Reynolds, who was fiddling around with the chicken for 25 minutes. And really, it's not a chicken challenge, it's a celery challenge.
I really think Sarah has been very clever to pick this because I love the idea of compressing the watermelon, the pickled rind. It'll be interesting to see what she does with the peel
with
of
the skin itself.
Because that can be a challenge.
Yeah, it can be a little tough too. And what about Jessica?
You know what? I love her cooking, but she's going to grate manchego cheese. And I don't want her to think that just because she's putting yummy fat on there that we love, that's going to win our hearts. This is finals week. She needs to extend herself. And you know what it is? It's sort of getting them fixated on that ingredient and showcasing it.
It's going to be interesting.
So much going on, so much to do, so little time left. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I think the dish is sort of finally coming together now. 20 minutes to go, and I have an idea of what it's going to look like on the plate. My biggest concern is just hoping that it'll work in 20 minutes' time.
Time is ticking really fast, and I've got to save this dish. I think it's just going to be braised celery heart, just a couple of mushrooms, and celery puree. With less than 20 minutes to go, I'm turning my celery stalk into a puree. I blitz it up, and it's too watery.
My puree is watery. I don't know what to do.
This is one of the worst feelings I've had.
I'm pretty lost at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what I should do next. I don't even know.
It's pretty scary in MasterChef kitchen not to have a dish, and time's ticking.
I've got to think now. I've got to take a step back and just think a little bit.
I can't focus. I can't think of anything else to do with the puree. I'm blank. I've got nothing. With less than 20 minutes to go, I'm turning my celery stalk into a puree. I blitz it up, and it's too watery.
I don't know what to do.
I can't focus. I can't think of anything else to do with the puree. I'm blank. I've got nothing.
Well, Reynolds, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on. My head's not in the game. I'm just winging it, which I shouldn't be doing at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what I should do next. I don't even know. It's not my day.
Think about what techniques you apply very quick. It show us with celery, is there something you can use on that basis? That's the sort of thinking I want to hear. Because you go home now when you're so close.
Yeah.
Matt's right. I've got to think quick to save this. I don't want to go up against these guys and then pressure test tomorrow. I taste the celery puree, and I'm just thinking, it tastes really nice. It's not a puree. Can I use this as a soup instead? I'm slowly coming up with a dish. I can have the braised celery heart in the middle and then pour the soup around it, and mushrooms on top. But I'm really worried that there's not enough time to cook it.
No time to take your foot off the accelerator. You have 15 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Push!
Today I'm cooking parsnips and baby carrots with scallops, honey and speck. I'm really running out of time now and there's still such a lot to do. I've still got to finish off those parsnips and baby carrots and make my parsnip puree and get the scallops on. So I'm definitely pushing myself today. I'm doing an enormous amount of elements, but this is finals week. There's a lot at stake. And so if I don't hustle and move like the Flash, I'm not going to have a dish at the end of time.
How are they looking?
We're on the same page with this. Billy, probably all of them, has done the most. You know, she's using cauliflower in a number of different ways. Yeah, that's good to see. I just think George is doing 100 things to 100 different vegetables and a bit of confusion. Sarah really doing two things with the watermelon and unsure about what to do with the green part. Jessica, look, at least she's playing with the stem in different ways and the leaf in different ways, so I kind of see with that. Reynolds, totally lost.
I think now they've just got to really focus because this challenge is so crucial. Top two, bottom three.
With 10 minutes to go, I think some of my elements have come together. My compressed watermelon is tasting good. The rind is pickling nicely. I'm steaming my crab, and I'm also going to fry some of my crab to give some extra flavour and texture. But Still haven't figured out what I'm doing with the watermelon skin yet. One of the biggest things I've learned from the judges is if it doesn't work, don't put it on the plate because it could bring down the whole dish. But in the back of my mind, I'm seriously worrying about actually answering this brief. After doing so well this morning, I hope I don't make any bad decisions now that could cost me my place in this competition.
Time is ticking away really fast. At least now, I'm meeting the pill to stem brief. But I've got to be inventive to stay out of the bottom 3. So I'm going to do a quick pasta cream to add a bit more complexity to my dish. It might keep me safe.
Guys, pressure's on now, huh? 10 minutes to go. Get a wriggle on. Come on.
Come on.
Feeling really stressed right now. I am in a mad scramble to try and get everything together. It does look a little bit homey, which is not gonna fly this week. I'm pretty worried.
I definitely feel like I'm meeting the brief in this challenge. I know the main flavours work really well together, but I'm not really sure about the cauliflower leaves.
Hi.
This is such a beautiful vegetable. The main thing is to bring out the flavour of that. I mean, I always think they're a bit almost cabbagey. I mean, how good are they?
Yeah, I know.
Just raw, they're great. But always remember that the real aim of the challenge is how can you use the stuff you normally discard. You're on the right track for sure, but is there more you can do?
Yeah, probably.
You know, there are only 2 places for safety.
Yep.
And
Okay.
hard to get.
Thank you. I've come this far and I don't want to fall at this stage, so I really have to push myself. I'm going to blanch the leaves and then cool them down and use them as a garnish on my dish. I just hope it's enough because at this stage it just comes down to the tiniest of things that can send you through to a pressure test.
You have 4 minutes to plate up. Oh, gosh.
Come on.
After doing so well this morning, now I'm an utter mess. I'm just throwing everything onto the plate. I couldn't think of what to do with the skin of my watermelon, so I've decided to leave it off my dish. I know I haven't met the brief using the whole fruit. I don't know what I was thinking picking watermelon.
I really want to plate up a beautiful dish, but I'm just trying to get every element on the plate. Usually when you're plating up, you want to make sure that every mouthful has enough of each element so that you're getting the whole experience. But I think this is actually just turning into a complete mess. I don't even know if it's balanced because I haven't had time to taste it yet.
We want to see every part of that vegetable or that fruit on the plate. 1 minute to go. Come on, come on, come on.
As I'm plating up, I'm actually quite happy with it. And I've used the whole celery, made it the hero. After the disastrous cook I've had,
I'm surprised. I'm actually really proud of actually putting something like this up.
Right, this is it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Well done. Well done. A lot of shaking heads. A lot of shaking heads.
It was a bit of a crazy cook for me, but I think it'll be delicious. I packed heaps of flavour in there and it looks nicer than I was expecting it to. And I've used the whole vegetable, so I really hope that's enough to make me safe.
I'm really not happy with my plating. I feel like I lost the pot towards the end of that cook. But I think I've been inventive with my flavour combinations, but in terms of inventiveness with the application of my fruit, not so much.
Oh, how'd you go? That was so hard.
Time went away. That looks nice.
No, I've thrown it on there.
I hope that I've cooked everything correctly. I hope that it's balanced. I really didn't even get any time to think about what I was doing when I plated up. So I'm just hoping that I've really done enough.
What a great cook that was. Intense to the max. You had 60 minutes to feature a dish where it was all about peel to stem. At the end of today, 2 of you will definitely be safe. 3 of you will go through to a pressure test tomorrow. And you know what happens at the end of that. 1 of you will go home.
The first dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sarah.
When you take your dish up to the judges, you know instantly through their body language if it's a success or a failure. I'm hoping that in the first 2 seconds that I put my plate down, that it's a success.
First dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sarah.
Today I've made a compressed watermelon and watermelon rind salad with soft shell crab.
It's really just, yeah, I'm a bit stunned. It's not your plating up at all, and I'm not sure I like it. I'll be honest with you, I've got used to this sophistication. You know, delicate, sophisticated, interesting.
Now, you've used the flesh of the melon.
Yes.
Have you also used the skin as well?
I've used the rind and I pickled that.
So you've used the white interior of the rind, but not the skin?
No, I didn't.
So it tastes good.
Crab and watermelon is a lovely combination. And I really like the pickle of the white interior. But do I feel that you have shown us what you can do with all of the watermelon? No.
Okay. For me, the watermelon's good, but I want more. I want more, and I think about that watermelon, and I think about so much you can do to it. You know, make vinegar out of the juice. You know, really extend yourself and push yourself. And you're plating up on this one, you know it. It's nowhere near what you've plated up in the past. Nowhere near.
Thanks, guys. Big time I'm in trouble. I haven't met the brief. Pack your bags. You're going into a pressure test.
Now, we'll taste Billy's dish.
I'm feeling pretty good walking my dish up to the judges. I feel like I've met the brief, which is a huge pressure point in Invention Test. It's just the flavour and texture that I'm a little worried about. So I've done a cauliflower puree, which I did from the florets, pickled cauliflower stems, cauliflower crumbs with the scraps that were left over from cutting it up, and cauliflower leaves as well.
You know what I think's really clever about it is that you could almost recreate the cauliflower.
Yeah.
If you did, you know, if you put the greens under there, I think you're really, really onto something here.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's little chunks of roasted cauliflower. It's nice being in the middle. Matt's going, give it to me. I love it. I really do. I love it dearly because it's a clever vegetable to pick. And you've done so much. You know, it was all about celebrating that vegetable in all its light. And you've done that. You've given us light and shade, and zip and zing, and texture, and just everything. It's just an all-round brilliant dish.
Thanks, George.
I think it's delicious too. And I think this could be an absolute signature of yours because it is delicious. It's comfortable. and yet it's very clever.
And smart to use miso in the puree, and I love the fact you do show the cauliflower in lots of different ways. You know, sweet, creamy, sour, and also slightly bitter and herbaceous. This is the way to start finals week, I think.
Thank you. I feel really good with the feedback I got from the judges, and if that puts me in the top 2, I'll be absolutely stoked. I'd so much rather be on the gantry than being in that pressure test, which is going to be really hard.
Next, Jessica.
I'm feeling pretty stressed at this stage. I know that it's delicious, but I don't know that it's kind of finals week worthy.
What did you cook?
I made a stewed silver beet and chickpea with a silver beet stem puree, some pickled silver beet stem and the crispy leaves, some chorizo and some manchego.
You ladened it with cheese and butter.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how you win, isn't it? You know, I'm a little disappointed because I thought you had an opportunity to make something really pretty. It's wholesome.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that's what you call pretty.
Earlier on in the mystery box, you pirouetted with technique, and here you are slam dancing with flavour. And that's what you do best, is when you give us creamy and you give us crunchy and you give us all the flavours we know and love.
It's hard not to put manchego cheese, chorizo, you know, I'm sure there's other fats and oils in there that have made it extra special. So it delivers in terms of, you know, smooth, gooey, fatty, meaty. So of course we like it. But the vegetables, we want it to be the hero. We don't want manchego cheese, chorizo to be the hero. I think you'd be really lucky, in all honesty, if you save yourself today in this invention test.
A divider dish, I would suggest.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm worried. I'm worried.
The next dish we'd like to taste is George's.
I'm wondering if choosing 2 vegetables was a crazy idea. I'm hoping that when they eat my dish, it is balanced and I've done enough.
Georgie, what did you hero?
I heroed parsnip and baby carrots.
Why not just go for 1 vegetable?
I just thought the contrast in colour was really beautiful and the taste as well, so
okay,
I went with 2.
Do we have a little kind of look in there?
There's the roasted carrots, fried baby carrot skins, the parsnip skins, the parsnip puree, the parsnip core.
Oh, a core as well.
Yeah.
I'm questioning, you know, you're mad. Just use 1 vegetable. You know, go for that. You know, don't put yourself under that much pressure. But that's what this week's all about, really extending yourself and pushing yourself. And that's what you've done. That's a really yummy, tasty, delicious dish.
Thank you.
It's really beautiful. It's a really, really tasty dish. I love the little trail of honey that runs through a number of those elements. And the core of the parsnip, those little caramelised, burny, you know, sticky cores are absolutely delicious. And for so many years, I've kind of chucked them out because, you know, they were the bad bit. Actually, they're the best bit on the plate. They're delicious.
Yeah. You know, it's exactly why this is a modern food trend, because there is so much more joy beyond just that central orange core of the carrot. Well done.
Well done, Georgia.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest.
Thanks so much, I'll try it.
I'm blown away. This is unbelievable. Got a big smile on my face. I can't believe it. This is a really good way to start finals week.
Yay.
Last dish we'd like to taste belongs to Reynold.
Considering how tough that cook was, I'm pretty happy with my dish. I really hope I can avoid tomorrow's pressure test. It's finals week, and it's going to be so hard.
So what have you cooked, Reynolds?
Braised celery heart with celery velouté, pan-fried mushrooms, and some pasta cream.
This was a half-hour challenge for you, wasn't it?
Yes.
You know what's amazing, though, is that even though you had 30 minutes, it's amazing how pretty you can make something look.
You know, look, that's delicious. You seasoned it well. The mushrooms go deliciously with the flavour of celery, and you've really delivered lots of celery bang for our buck here.
I think celery is one of those funny things where to make a really tasty soup out of it is not actually that easy. And what you've made is a really tasty celery soup. And you have used the heart, the stem, the leaf. So?
Thanks, guys.
I'm happy that the judges like the dish and the flavours are there, so fingers crossed.
The nerves, huh? It's because it's important. It's finals week and a lot rides on every single challenge. This Invention Test was about resourcefulness as much as anything else, about taking that stem, that leaf, that root, and turning it into something delicious. There's no doubt that you delivered the flavour, so well done. But beautiful's not always enough. If I call your name, you're in tomorrow's pressure test. Sarah, that watermelon just wasn't used enough. You'd missed the brief. Jessica, the vegetables needed to be the hero. The last person going into tomorrow's pressure test is... Reynolds. To be honest, you really needed to show more technique. I'm sorry, that's why you three are in tomorrow's pressure test.
I'm gutted. I need to be safe tomorrow. If I go home at this stage in the competition, I'd be devastated.
Well done. Georgia, Billy, you're safe. You brought us dishes that really stood out today.
Choosing 2 vegetables did pay off, and I'm safe. I'm not in a pressure test. I've made it to the top 4. I'm actually getting goosebumps thinking about it.
Jessica, Sarah, Reynolds, tomorrow, 3 of you will face a pressure test. From there, 1 of you will be leaving the competition. So go home, get rest, because tomorrow's all about clarity of thought. You got it?
Yes, George.
You got it?
Yes, George.
Get out of here.
Thanks, guys.
It's definitely a worry for me having no experience in pressure tests, and now I'm going to be up against the best of the best. So, of all the pressure tests, this is the mother of all pressure tests coming my way.
It's definitely getting more and more real as each person goes home. You know, 5 people now. It's actually starting to feel tangible that we could win this. I would love to make top 4, so I'm definitely not going home without a fight today, that's for sure. I'm gonna be cooking whatever crazy thing it is we have to cook with everything I've got.
Yesterday was an absolute train wreck. I just wasn't in a really good headspace. I was just really lost.
What happened to the chicken roulade?
It's gone.
To be honest, you really needed to show more technique.
Lacking skill in savoury really cost me. Well, today's going to be a pressure test. Whatever it is, it's going to be huge. I'm going to fight hard today. I'm definitely going to try my best to just not go home. I just want to redeem myself from yesterday.
This will be my first pressure test. I'm very fearful of doing a pressure test, and I'm worried that I'll carry that fear into my cook. What I need to do today is think clearly and just go for it.
We're so close to finals now. We're all fighting our hardest to get to the end. I am focused, I'm determined, so chin up, shoulders back, coming in strong today.
It's quite strange, isn't it, walking into the MasterChef kitchen and only getting two people clapping. A few weeks back, there was kind of raucous applause, but now it's all about the competition, isn't it?
The finish line is just so close, and I'm just inching closer and closer. Top 5 has a really good ring to it, but top 4 has a better ring to it. I mean, top 4 is where I want to be.
There's no doubt that all of you are fabulous cooks, otherwise you wouldn't be in the top 5. But it's what also makes this week so tough, because you're also very good. And to win this competition, you have to be better. There's no sugarcoating it. At the end of today, someone is going home.
A pressure test is the ultimate challenge. You need nerves of steel, you need a surgeon's lightness of touch, and you need the palate of a Michelin-starred chef. Today, you will need all of that and more. The chef that's about to walk through those doors, he's renowned for experimentation, for technique-heavy cooking. His spirit of adventure in the kitchen is awe-inspiring. He grew up in New Zealand, found his way to Sydney, where he ended up as the head chef for the Two-Hatted Pier restaurant. Then, 5 years ago, he left to strike out on his own. His restaurant almost immediately won 2 hats, a ranking he still holds today. From Gastro Park in Sydney, please welcome Grant King.
Today's guest chef from my favourite restaurant, Gastro Park, Grant King. He is such an icon. This is amazing.
Welcome. How are you?
Grant King is a really amazing chef that does quite high-level, sort of molecular gastronomy stuff. Very refined food. He is definitely at the top of his game.
Reynold, you're familiar with Grant's work, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Gastro Park's one of my favourite restaurants in Sydney. Absolutely delicious food.
Thank you. So you know under that big cloche there is potential big trouble, yeah?
Yeah, most definitely.
Grant, the last time you brought a dish here, it was terrifyingly complex and had some techniques in it I don't think any of us had seen before, let alone the contestants. How does this compare?
I think it's more technical.
Time to show them what you've got in store for them.
Sure. So today, guys, you're going to be recreating my liquid butternut gnocchi. It's mushroom consommé and a roast mushroom truffle cheese toast.
Come in.
Wow. Grant says that the dish is gnocchi, and I'm kind of looking for the gnocchi.
There's like all these little jellied orange balls in the centre. I'm not sure what they are.
This is the mushroom consommé.
Tuck in.
So basically this is a liquid butternut and parmesan soup. They'll burst in your mouth.
When I put these little gnocchi spheres into my mouth, they just explode. It's like having pumpkin soup, but in little droplets.
Spherification, our bully invention.
Spherifying, you're basically setting the outside layer, so you create a little membrane. So in the middle, you've got that lovely little liquid centre.
It's crazy. It's just like a little sphere at first, but it bursts straight away. There's nothing left, and it's just this like parmesan-y, umami pumpkin soup thing.
Should we drop one so we can see how they open?
I'm really worried. I've done spherification before, but it's really difficult. You got to get the right consistency of that puree. If it's too thin, it's going to be hard to make it into a sphere. If it's too thick, it's just not going to be the right shape.
The consommé, it's quite a complex recipe. A lot of mushroom broths are based on mushrooms and vegetable stocks. This isn't. It's got a lot of alcohol, a lot of chicken, a lot of shallots, a lot of cooking stages. So really pay attention to that in the recipe.
It's really delicious. The mushroom consommé is just so complex in flavour, and then that butternut gnocchi is just so beautiful. It's just such an intricate dish.
You're making brioche, got a mushroom chutney with truffle cheese underneath.
Grant, what are the pressure points they need to pay attention?
The spheres is probably going to be the most challenging for you guys. It's hard for anybody on their first attempt. What you shouldn't forget is, because I think with all clever food, people forget the basics, and this is all about flavour. So the pumpkin mix itself needs to be the best pumpkin soup you're ever going to eat.
Right, guys, step back into line.
You have 2 hours to replicate Grant's liquid butternut gnocchi in a mushroom consommé. You'll also have 5 minutes at the end to plate up for the 4 of us. We'll be judging your dishes on how closely they match Grant's, not only in look, but obviously taste. Grant, do you want to do the honours?
Good luck, everybody. Your time starts now.
Go!
We only have 2 hours today, which I think is the shortest pressure test that we've done. So really important to get everything right first time.
Looking at the recipe, wow, there's a lot of things to do, a lot of steps and a lot of ingredients. This is going to be really complicated. I'm way out of my depth. I'm out of my comfort zone.
I want to succeed in this as badly as I want to breathe. It's time to think strategy. I very, very rarely cook by recipe. So what I need to do today is read the recipe down to the T. Everything has to be followed. For finals week, you can't make mistakes. Any mistake will send you home. So perfection all the way to the end.
So the first thing we do is make the algin water. I get 2 litres of water and 10 grams of the sodium alginate, put them together. This is going to be the bath that you set the gnocchi into. So you put 1 chemical in the algin water and 1 chemical in the pumpkin soup, and together they kind of form the skin of the gnocchi.
After I've got my alginate water to the side, I then move on to making my mushroom stock. This will then become my mushroom consommé. I first need to melt down some butter and then add shallots, garlic, thyme, bay leaves and some peppercorns. I've made a million stocks in my lifetime, but starting to make this, I'm already not looking at it like it's a stock. Just follow the recipe.
Let's add the mushrooms and cook for a further 10 minutes.
I'm not the most confident with making stocks, so I'm going to take my time with this element, read each step a few times to make sure I get it right.
Hey, Georgia, let me know if I'm falling behind, okay?
I've got my pan, the shallots are sweated down, I've added the mushrooms and the tomato paste, and now I have to put in some Madeira and let it reduce.
Smells great, Jess.
Thanks. It's really a fine line. They want us to replicate Grant's dish perfectly, but just because it says to cook something for exactly 20 minutes, it doesn't necessarily tell you what heat to have the pan on. So it might happen faster, it might happen slower. So tasting things and making sure they're right is so important. Getting this mushroom stock right is going to be imperative to making a good dish today. Once the Madeira is reduced out, I need to add some chicken stock and let that continue to reduce for about 45 minutes. So far I'm really happy. And now it's time to move on to that brioche.
No time to waste, so many techniques to master, 90 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
I mean, geez, I'm feeling the pressure, and I'm not even cooking, and I'm sure you are. Once they've got the consommé on, they're at a good place. The girls are looking all right, Sarah, Jessica, but Reynolds I'm concerned about. He's looking quite sort of bamboozled. There's a lot to do in not much time. Come on, guys, let's go.
I feel like time's really slipping away from me because I just keep coming back and forth to the recipe.
Some stock for tomato paste, hot fat, video juice.
Reynolds is moving in slow motion and it's driving me nuts. He's not moving fast enough. The other two have moved on, but Reynolds is still on the first process of making his stock and he looks lost. Reynolds, you wanted me to tell you when you're behind?
Huh? I'm behind?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just really worried that it's not going to be nice because it's my weakest point, savoury.
Sarah's ahead of me. Jess is ahead.
I'm starting to get worried that I'm going to be going home. You know what? I'm just trying to get through it because I feel like I might go home. This is a tough dish.
Just read ahead, Reynolds. See what you need to do.
What do you think?
You look like you're giving up. I'm telling you now, if you give up, I will never let you forget it, okay? So you're not giving up.
I won't give up.
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
So now find that inner strength and go for it.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's very simple. Think about the tasks at hand.
Yes, George.
All right, come on. Think about why you're here, right?
Yeah. I want to go home. I'm not ready to go home just yet. I know I can win this competition. I'm here to win it. I'm going to fight hard.
Seriously, move it, Reynolds.
Reynolds, use your intuition to cook it now.
Okay. I've got the mushroom stock going. The next thing I do is I got to start my brioche. I have lost a lot of time. I'm going to work faster and hopefully I can get everything up.
Do yourself a favour. Cook like the world's not watching. 1 hour down, 1 hour to go. Come on.
Today we're going to make Grant King's pumpkin gnocchi, which is a pumpkin soup that's spherified into little liquid-scented balls. Crystal clear mushroom consommé. We're going to have to make our own brioche.
Hey, Jessica.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you doing? What have we got here?
That's my milk and sugar for the brioche.
Beautiful.
What are you most worried about?
Probably the brioche.
The brioche? Really?
I'm just glad that she's more afraid of the brioche than the spheres.
That's good.
I just don't bake a lot at home. Baking is definitely one of the skills that comes with practice. For the brioche, once the milk and sugar is warm, you add 2 grams of yeast and take it off the heat. I'm doing a few different things at the same time and realise that my milk has kind of come to a simmer. So I've taken it off before I add the yeast, but it's quite hot.
I'm looking at Jessica making her brioche and I'm worried. Her milk looks really hot. There's actually steam coming off it. If the milk is too hot, it will kill the yeast and then the brioche won't rise. It will just be like a brick.
The dough is really nice and soft. It's a little bit sticky, which I'm worried about. Seems a little bit wet to me, but I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
I'm working on my brioche. I need to incorporate both milk and sugar, put it onto a saucepan.
So lukewarm, yes, like not hot.
I can't believe I'm seeing this. I'm watching Sarah and Reynolds making their brioche, and it looks like they've done the same thing as Jessica. Their milk looks really hot to me, which could kill the yeast. I'm worried about how everyone's brioche is going to turn out. The problem with something like this is you're not going to know until you take the brioche out whether it's worked or not.
I've got my brioche into the oven proving. Mushroom stock kind of bubbling away. Next step I'm going to do is clarify my consommé. To make a consommé is a 2-stage process. First you make a really tasty mushroom stock and then you make a stock clarifier, which is also known as a raft. Basically you take a mixture of meats, vegetables, aromatics and egg whites. And that all gets whizzed up till it's nice and fine in the food processor. You put that into the stock and when that cooks down it separates the liquids from the solids. So that's basically how you turn a stock into a nice clear consommé. So far it looks pretty good, so I'm gonna really keep my eyes on it because I know the vast amount of things that can go wrong.
The reality is your backs are to the wall and you are fighting for your place in this competition. 45 minutes to go. Come on.
While my bread is proving, I start working the mushroom stock clarifier. After George gave me that pep talk, you know, I feel like I've started to move a lot quicker, and I think I've started to catch up with the other two.
Skin off, boned, meat reserved.
I can't afford to make any mistakes from here on in.
Jessica, we've got two-pan action happening. I like it.
Rather than running for a lid.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Brioche looking good?
My brioche has been in the oven and I'm hoping that when I get in there it's going to be all fluffy and lovely and risen.
Yeah, it's not doing a hell of a lot, is it?
No. Would you start again?
I would.
I really don't have time for this.
I need to check on my brioche. My dough hasn't really risen properly. It has not risen at all. It's not rising.
It's not doing nothing, is it?
No, and I'm not sure. I've never made a brioche.
How hot did you heat your milk?
What's wrong?
Mine's not rising as well.
Guys, Jessica, Reynolds, sorry. You're all having the same problem, and I guarantee you it's because your milk's too hot. If you choose not to make the brioche again, you could be jeopardising a lot, all right?
They're all starting them again.
Yeah.
If I can't get this right, I'm missing an entire element. That is game over. You're going home.
Gotta start again, and I'm wasting time now. The key component of this dish is the liquid butternut gnocchi. I know it's a really hard technique, so I need to get onto them as soon as possible to make sure I have enough time to get them right. And I've just got to keep moving, and I've got to move fast.
My brioche hasn't risen. There's really no way around it except to start right from the beginning again. I'm just gonna leave it to knead and walk away and let it do its thing. I haven't even started on the soup for this pumpkin gnocchi, so I really need to get a move on. These spheres of pumpkin soup that, you know, look like magic pretty much start out like a normal pumpkin soup. The recipe says that I need to dice my pumpkin, so I decide to save myself some time, I'm gonna grate it. It's definitely a risk deviating from the recipe, but I'm gonna trust my instincts and do it this way. I've got some shallots and some garlic that's gonna be sweated off with some butter.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm just hoping that the temperature was okay when I added the yeast. I've got my second batch of brioche into the oven. Next, I add my egg whites into the raft mixture. Then, add all of that into my mushroom stock. What the raft is going to do for the mushroom stock is going to collect the sediment as it just slowly cooks the egg whites. Next thing I do is start working the pumpkin gnocchi.
I've remade my brioche. I have definitely fallen behind a little bit. I'm feeling the pressure big time. I need to clarify my stock and pass it. In one bowl I have egg whites, and in the mixer I have my meats, aromats, things like that.
Add remaining mushroom stock and mix to combine. Okay.
I then add the raft mixture to all my stock. But I still have a whole bowl full of egg whites.
Sarah has made a massive mistake. She hasn't put her egg whites in with her raft mixture. The egg whites cooking is actually what clarifies the consommé. So if Sarah doesn't realise her mistake soon, she's going to be in big trouble.
There's definitely a part of me that thinks you're actually not reading it. You're seeing words, but it's not computing upstairs.
Where am I?
You know, you've got 30 minutes to go. It is still possible to get this dish up. 30 minutes to go. Come on, go.
Second batch of dough looks a bit better, so I'm gonna put it into the oven and cross my fingers. My raft looks really good. It's got a nice little hole in the middle. Everything's kind of bubbling away. I really want it in there for as long as possible to get as much flavour in there as I can.
Jessica and Reynolds have their rafts in their stock and theirs look nothing like Sarah's. Sarah's looks really different and kind of wrong.
Hang on, I still don't have...
I checked the recipe. Like, what have I missed?
That's why it's not doing it. Ah.
The egg whites needed to be incorporated from the beginning.
She didn't put the egg whites in with her...
She just put chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Okay, Sarah.
Hi. So I realised why it wasn't working. There was never any egg whites in it.
Yeah. I thought you were doing bolognese on a different challenge.
No,
over
it
here.
looked so wrong and I couldn't figure out why.
This here is a major judgment, though. We're going to be judging it. So this here really needs to be clear and cooked out.
Okay.
Breathe.
You can do this.
I feel like if I don't get through this, you're going home.
Take 2 seconds, have a breath.
And I think to myself, okay, we're all going to be out of our depth at some point in our lives. And I'm a firm believer that you can either look at all the negatives or you can go, you know what? I can cook and I believe in myself, so let's give it a go. I'm going to choose the latter.
Lots to do, not a lot of time.
You know how to cook.
I decide to separate the stock into 2 saucepans, incorporate some egg whites into one, and hopefully the egg whites will grab all the other things and split it and make it a consommé. If it works, it works.
Come on, Sarah, keep going. Let's go, Sarah.
At this point in time, I know I have fallen behind. I need to start moving as fast as I can.
It's all about keeping the lid on that pressure, not letting it get the better of you. 15 minutes to go. Come on.
Go, guys, 15 minutes.
I can hear behind me that Jessica is already starting to blend her soup for the gnocchi. I know the gnocchi is the most important element, so I need to get onto that. I decide to strain my consommé. It could probably use a few more minutes to clarify more. But I need as much time as possible to get those gnocchi right, so I have to strain it now.
Reynolds' consommé is really dark and quite cloudy. I hope he's got the flavour right because the consistency just doesn't seem right.
I'm making the pumpkin liquid soup, but the thing I'm worried about is my mushroom consommé. I'm really hoping that my makeshift raft has worked and my consommé isn't going to be too cloudy.
So looking at the colour and the clarity of that stock, what do you reckon?
Oh, I thought it looks great.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Big sigh of relief. If Grant says that my consommé looks good, at least I can hold him to that. I'm just going to leave it, let it cook.
Matt, how are they going?
At this point, it's amazing how much all 3 of them have managed to do, but I think Jessica is the one who's in control.
I mean, look, the good thing is that even though Sarah made a mistake, didn't put the egg whites in the raft, now it's fixed. Stock is good.
Yeah, look, looks great. And I think, you know, but I mean, as with every pressure test, you can be ahead the way Jessica is now. But when it comes to dropping that pumpkin liquid into your bath, if you don't get those little gnocchi, this is what the dish is all about.
Well, we might have noodles with pumpkin.
I think we might.
There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it tastes good.
Gnocchis are little dumplings, aren't they?
How you going, Jess?
Looking okay. I've still got a lot to do, but...
You'll be right, you can do it, you're on fire.
I have to add 3 grams of calcium lactate powder to the pumpkin soup. It is the thing that's going to react with the algae bath that's going to turn my soup into a sphere, so it's very important. I'm just going to be really careful tasting it. I'm going to season it again, make sure that it's definitely got enough salt in there.
Yum. All right, let's make some gnocchi.
We are supposed to pour little drops of the pumpkin gnocchi into the algae bath until you get beautiful, perfect 2-centimetre spheres. This is a major part of the dish. If I don't have these, then I don't have a dish. I did deviate from this recipe a little bit by grating up my pumpkin. So I'm really hoping that it works. It just goes everywhere.
They working?
Not really.
She's in big trouble.
If I don't get this done, I'll be going home.
Which is it? We're just coming to have. Oh!
I'm really not sure what's going on here. I've never done this process before.
Everything, it seems, your place in the competition depends on this, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Spheres, not stars.
No, thank you.
If I don't get this done, I'll be going home.
Over 11 weeks you strived, you survived, but don't let this challenge send you home. 10 minutes to go.
Come on.
This is so scary.
I can hear that Jessica is struggling with her gnocchi, and I know what's gone wrong with her. I've done spherification before, and I know that getting those spheres right is a lot to do with temperature. It needs to be cold. I've got to cool this down to the right temperature for it to thicken up. I'm tasting the mixture, seasoning it, also to making sure the flavours are there, that it tastes good. I'm just going to cover the hole a little bit with my finger, and that's going to trickle down in a small stream. Hopefully that's going to sit the liquid on the surface, and as I keep pouring, it's going to make a sphere. This is really nerve-wracking. And it's working. So now I've just got to keep going, make about 10 of these, and hopefully I've got enough.
Beautiful, Reynolds.
I'm going to leave the spheres in there as long as possible so that it creates a nice membrane, which is not too thin. I've still got to rinse that gnocchi and then put it into an oil. Next thing I do is take the brioche out of the tin. I put that into the oven to toast. At the end of this cook, we'll have 5 minutes to plate up. So I need to have the brioche and all the other elements ready to plate when time's up.
I noticed that Reynolds has cooled down the pumpkin soup mix, so that's the one thing I'm going to try and do to fix it. I've whacked my squeezy bottle of pumpkin gnocchi into the freezer for a few minutes. Hopefully that's going to chill it down. I am rapidly running out of time. I'm really going to have to push now to actually get something on the plate.
I need to start making my things.
Have you seasoned? Have you tasted?
I'm watching Sarah rushing to get her pumpkin mix together for the gnocchi. She's going so fast, it looks like she's not even tasting or seasoning as she goes.
To make gnocchi and shrimp pumpkins for you.
As technical as this dish is, this element is, after all, still a soup. I'm worried that if she doesn't season properly, it won't taste as good as the others.
Just cover the gnocchi.
I'm only now in a position where I can start making these gnocchi. Kind of just goes everywhere. Like the dish's gnocchi spheres. I'm currently not creating spheres at all.
Oh, this is so bad.
I'm thinking I've done something wrong, and whatever it is, there's absolutely no way I can fix it now.
I have cooled my pumpkin puree. This is my second attempt. If these aren't right, then you don't have anything to serve. These gnocchi kind of seem to be working better than the first ones. They're all in the algae bath, but there's a lot that are a really dodgy shape. I've probably only got a couple of that are a nice round sphere, which is what I want to serve. They take a few minutes to set, so I am pushing my time seriously.
What are you doing? The spheres are supposed to be perfect spheres. All my shapes are coming out disfigured. That's what they look like in the bath. I have no idea what they're going to look like when I take them out.
It is what it is at this stage.
I don't have time to keep piping these gnocchi. I really need to let them set and get the other elements up.
Come on, Reynolds.
Pressure's really on. I'm slowly trying to put the spheres into the oil. These spheres are super delicate. I mean, if it catches on anything, it pops. They can't pop. If they pop, I'm screwed. I'm done. I have all my elements ready to go.
The last thing you should be doing is take those spheres out of the water. You got 1 minute to go. Come on, 1 minute left.
Guys, do it now. Get the spheres out. Come on.
I need to get everything on my tray ready to plate. We've got 5 minutes after time's up to plate the dish, so I need to make sure I've got all of the elements. And I grab my brioche toast out of the oven. And now I need to get these little pumpkin gnocchi out of the water and into the oil. Some of them are breaking. It is just the most stressful thing I've ever done.
Come on, Sarah.
Now's crunch time. I'm just getting whatever I can out of this bath.
It's all right. Keep going.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time is up. Wow.
Time's up. I look in the oven. I left my toast in the oven.
Did you forget your bread, Reynolds?
I can't believe I forgot it.
I realise that I've totally forgotten about the brioche toasting in the oven.
Everyone had big troubles, honestly.
That was so tough.
So
Really
tough.
They're together.
I don't know, it depends if I can get them out of the oil or not.
I've got everything up, but I did take a shortcut making my spheres. I'm holding my breath, hoping that when I take them out of the oil, they don't just burst everywhere.
Come here, baby. I love you. I love you too. Come here. I should have just made Nonna's gnocchi.
Finals week, first pressure test, someone going home, and a dish, Grant, that is deceptively simple, full of technique, and so much can go wrong.
And so much did, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
So much did.
Let's get the first dish in.
5 minutes to plate up. First thing I do is start heating up the mushroom consommé. Rinse one by one the little gnocchi. The biggest thing that's missing is the brioche toast. I'm worried about consommé. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit cloudy, it's not as clear as I'd like it to be. I'm hoping that I've done enough today. My position in this competition is at stake, and it's all relying on this one dish.
How did it feel cooking for Grant?
I hope that I've done justice to the dish. I know I'm missing a couple of elements and it's not all beautifully done, but I did my absolute best to do it justice.
At one point in the challenge today, I came over and we had a little chat. We all go through moments where we're questioning yourself. You did that today in the challenge. Where's it coming from?
I'm hard on myself for a reason because I really want to keep improving. I want to get better and better every time. Yesterday, it was an absolute train wreck. I didn't do well at all. Today wasn't my absolute best as well. I'm clinging on to my position at the moment. I know it's at stake.
There's a very real prospect that you could be going home today.
Yeah, I know.
How does it make you feel?
It's tough. I'm proud of myself getting this far, but I know I can get further into competition. But if today's a day, I'll be gutted.
Right, I think we should taste. You want to pour that consommé in?
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Grant, what do you think?
The spheres are looking good. There's a massive oil slick on the top.
Shall we taste?
Let's do it. Great flavours.
Hand cookers are flavouring that gnocchi is so good.
Yeah, the gnocchis are perfect. It was good to see a good amount of them in the bowl. Good size, perfectly seasoned.
The gnocchi, without a doubt, they're the standout. They're a little membrane held together beautifully. But I think the consommé's not as good. I mean, number one, the clarity is a feature for me and makes me think of, you know, that beautiful crystal clear flavour.
The cloudy touch in Reynolds lets it down a touch. The fact that he didn't get the brioche on the plate is a disappointing factor which lets him down.
Well, let's get the next dish in.
I'm being so careful trying to get these spheres out. They all need to stay together. I've only got 5 spheres and they're so delicate. I am so relieved and super happy they're all in one piece. They look beautiful. I am walking my dish into the tasting room for the judges and I cannot believe it once again that I've actually pulled off this dish. The only thing that I'm worried about is that I did deviate from this recipe a little bit. So I am slightly worried about the texture of the gnocchi.
Well, Jessica, this recipe, as it turns out, it's been a great leveller, hasn't it?
Massively.
How do you feel about it?
I really enjoyed that cook. I really enjoyed it. The spherification at the end was a nightmare, but there's 5 little ones held together in the bowl, so yeah, I enjoyed the processes of it a lot more. I felt a lot more kind of natural to me than the last pressure test I did.
Well, you know what we're going to have to ask you to do now?
Pour the soup.
Pour the soup, and let's see how it all comes together. Jessica, thank you very much indeed.
Thank
Taste
you.
now.
Good stuff.
Well done,
Jessica.
Thank you.
Really well done.
Well, she's done an incredible job, hasn't she? I mean, it looks spectacular.
Yeah, you know what hits me straight away is that how beautiful and golden and clear that consommé is.
And fantastic having the toast with a big fat oyster mushroom thinly sliced and spread across it. I mean, that's you know, it's great to see all the elements on the plate, and it's great to see them looking so good.
Shall we taste?
Let's do it.
It's great, isn't it? The skin on those gnocchi is so fine, so delicate. It's real edge of the seat stuff. Beautiful.
Flavours are perfect, huh? You can tell by the smell. It's a beautiful smell. The seasoning, the cooking, very delicate gnocchis, but the flavours are bang on.
I think she's done a smashing job. That broth is that consommé is absolutely smashing, and I think, you know, and I may be being a little bold saying this, Grant, but that's pretty damn close to yours.
It is.
It's really smashing. The seasoning, the meatiness, the mushroom, it just really shines through. I love it.
Seasoning spot on. Consommé that's been around for years, yeah, possibly hundreds.
Yeah.
She's nailed that, and that was something I wanted them to achieve today, and she's done it.
And for me, that gnocchi, just exactly what you want. You want it to burst in the mouth, and then that thin membrane to just kind of disappear with the heat of your palate. I thought it was fantastic. She's done a really good job.
Absolutely. The gnocchis, I think, you know, give her another 10 minutes, she'd be smashing them out in the restaurant. The flavours are perfect, she understands it.
I think she's done a great job, and her skill with flavour, we know that she loves to you know, cram as much flavour into stuff as possible, has really come to the fore in this dish.
Yeah, I think she's setting the bar on this challenge. I really do.
Well, let's get the final dish in.
The mushroom chutney that I've made, along with the oyster mushroom, belongs on top of the brioche, but I failed to put my brioche up in time. I've decided to pipe my mushroom chutney onto the plate and then kind of layer the mushrooms just as you would see when presented on the brioche. I'm looking at that bowl of gnocchi in the oil. I have 4 that are holding together, but they don't look consistent. The spheres are supposed to be perfect circular balls, I guess. they're just disfigured. I know it's not perfect, but Reynolds also didn't get his brioche on, and if my consommé or any of my elements taste that little bit better than him, it could be enough.
There was a point today where it started unravelling. What happened?
I think a combination of the dough not rising for the brioche and not incorporating the egg whites, then I started thinking, you know how to do this, but you're not doing it. And you're really heavily relying on the recipe, and I feel like I lost a bit of my intuition in that cook. And I think just looking at the dish, I don't see myself in that dish. And my standards aren't reflected in this dish.
Are you scared?
Oh, petrified. More than I've ever been.
It's going to come down to the taste now. All right, so pour the soup. Fingers crossed. Your job is done. It's up to us now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
There's some good flavour in that mushroom chutney she's thrown together at the last moment.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what she's done? She's tried her best right at the end to kind of bring it together. The broth's worked, obviously. Got nice clarity there, but it really is all about the gnocchi, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I had one that was, you know, plump, round, and I thought, high hopes, here we go, here's the bit, boom. Nothing. Like it's under-seasoned, it's bland. It just all fell apart, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've just got a casing, haven't we?
She has just absolutely fallen over in this challenge.
With the gnocchi, we've lost a lot of the filling, so we're left with the kind of the membrane, but none of that butternut pumpkin flavour. Yeah, there's no brioche toast, obviously. It's one of those awful moments when you see someone you think potentially could win the competition just seize up.
It's devastating. It's devastating to see such a good cook. What we've got is a history of brilliant cooking, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it comes down to comes down to that dish.
There's no doubt that this pressure test has probably thrown up the biggest surprise in the competition so far. Let's get them in, and let's save 2 people, and sadly, say goodbye to one other.
Well, Grant, I think you did it again. A deceptively simple dish, but full of complexity, full of technique. And I think undoubtedly for the 3 of you, I reckon the toughest cook you've had in this competition. But then it should be, because it is finals week. Unfortunately, today, this challenge defeated one of you. Sarah, your first pressure test will be your last. We are so sorry. You are going home.
It's okay,
Sarah, first mystery box, you choose Gary's ingredients, you nail that dish with nettles. Pretty much any time we threw a mystery box at you, whether it was when Heston was here.
I think it's beautiful.
But that delicious dish of emu and lemon myrtle. Then yesterday's mystery box with that Texas squid that was just brilliant.
It's the best food you put up in this competition for me.
Wow.
To be confronted with a random selection of ingredients, be able to put up a dish that looks good and tastes better is an amazing skill that's going to stand you in great stead on the next chapter of your adventure.
I have utterly loved every single second of this whole journey. And I've loved the best days as much as the worst days. I look back on things like our American barbecue challenge that us three did together.
Oh, yeah.
This is really nice.
You know, Circa was incredible.
Yum. Delicious.
I just take everything I can from every experience I've had. It's been an absolute joyride.
It's been a pleasure to watch you cook, and
Thank you.
I think we all wish you every luck and every success, and it means that you have a very special place in our hearts, and you also have the three of us on speed dial, so if there's any advice
You're gonna
you need
regret
when you
saying
come to the
that.
cafe, no, it's good.
Always in top 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always in top 5. Very special bunch of people, and you're no different.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't want to do this, and I don't think any of us want to do this. We've got to do it. Sarah, I'm sorry, but your adventure here in the MasterChef kitchen has ended.
It's okay.
It's time to say your goodbyes. It's time to leave.
And don't forget, sausage roll.
It's really hard to leave. But now I know what I'm capable of. I've got this rhythm. I know what's possible. Oh, I'm gonna miss this place. It's given me momentum and it's given me pace, and I want to keep going.